All right. I want a deed. I want a deed. Let's see what we find out of these 20 blasters. Good luck, everybody. It is rip time. Next break is pinned at the bottom of your screen. It's a little bit heftier. 5 total boxes in it, but it's a nice little mixer that I made that somebody's going to get a deed. Probably more than one. You never know, but somebody's getting a deed. Actually, somebody's getting a deed right now. They better. The overlay is gone. Now I just need 4 of them blasters, and we get our started off right, like, real quick, like. No one's in there getting spots again. This is so weird. I can't believe no one does that all the time. Absolutely no one copped up a spot. And don't think too much about what's in that next break, because it's just a good combo. Chrome, Signature, Finest, Select, and Prism. I don't know if you can get a mixer much deeper than that. Without it being insane anyways. Nada. Nada. We gonna open some cards today. Empty. All right, good luck. Also, periodically start getting them shares out. Victoria's doing it. You know we'll shop the stand at 238 shares. Yes, we will. Watch us. Just sit back, relax, and watch us do it. We've got Jordan James to start out our morning. Amon-Ra on the silver. And yes, all cards ship, even the base, and Kellen gets extra base. Kellen gets extra base. Oh, no base. Oh, my bad, Kellen. My bad. I put extra base on there anyways. Sorry about that. Benjamin Morrison, Tez Johnson. We got Gunnar Helm and Jordan Watkins. Jane, I'm okay. It wasn't as bad as I thought. When I went back, sometimes I do this, you guys. Sometimes I'll go back and I'll watch my replays. There's just so many cards in that. Yes, it took a while to do. But what I will say is some really good cards came out of that break. When I looked at it and I looked at the stand, it was a great break. It just took a while. Milrow, Travion, and base. Do me a favor, Cody. I'm looking. Can you tell me what spots you have? I don't know. I keep missing. Oh, it's the Rams. I see it. I see it now. My bad. I couldn't find what team you had. And I'll reiterate this, you guys. I put no base on there, but the shipping crew's very busy sometimes. We ship all cards. Sometimes it's actually easy to miss that. Robski, yes, that's a true rumor. I'm gonna tell you right now, you're probably gonna end up with some base. Even though I'm writing this, you're gonna end up with base. So it's just a lot harder to go back after the fact. It's much easier to just ship after you've sorted everything, if that makes sense. It's harder to catch that stuff after the fact. It just is. TJ Sanders and base. So typically, you know, I just don't say anything. Do I want a whole bunch of extra base when I get into a break? No. But it's just easier. I'll do something with it. I'll give it to kids or take it to a children's hospital or something. So that's just how I do it. I know how you guys are. You don't want to just throw it away, and that's the right feeling to have. So it ends up being in a box and sitting around. Silver Jalen Noel. But I'm just telling you, it may be in there. I'm full discretion. It may not, and it may. Either could happen. Victoria's out there sharing it all by herself. Could somebody help Victoria, please? Quinn Ewers. Somebody be nice and give Victoria an assist. She's the only one sharing it. Help Victoria. Help Victoria share the live. You can do this. That's right. Share it to me. I don't care. Terrence Ferguson. Scataboo. Cody, I just don't want people to get upset because it's happened in the past. I've been doing this for a long time, well before I ever got to 238 cards. Sometimes the base will be in there, and I don't want people to be upset and think, well, they just, I told them no base. Well, we wrote it down, but sometimes it gets missed. So I don't want people to get upset is what my main thing is. Don't get upset if there's base in there. Nobody was like, ha ha ha, he said no base. You're going to get your base, sir. It's not like that. Maxwell Harrison and some base. Kalel, Quinn Ewers. Savion, ooh, Silver Egg Buka. We're seeing a lot of silvers. That's a good thing. And we're seeing good rookies so far. I'm not mad at this case at all right now. We're only almost 2 blasters through. Thornton, Jackson, Huaz. See, look at all the silvers. And the rookies. Victoria says there's 25 Deed squads left in the shop. She said Deed. I didn't say it. Collins, Jimmy Horn Jr. She's the one that threw out Deed. I don't even know what that means. Torrey Horton. There's our Ty Felton for the morning. I guess it's Chuck's turn now. Mitchell, Evans, Makuba. Quinn. Oh, it's already here. 3 blasters in. We got an Uptown, I think. Yep, it's an Uptown. Good luck. Pearsall. Omari and Hampton. Let's see here. Hold on. All right. Doesn't appear to be a rookie. It's a Denver Bronco. It is Terrell Davis for the Broncos. Mountain Dew Dad, I told you. You heard what I said, and I said what I said, and I meant when I said it. Congratulations on your new Uptown. A Deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a Deed.
Scaboo. Golden Tate. What up? Harrison. Brian Thomas Jr. Look at all these silvers. Andrew, that's a pretty good mixer that's pinned down there. I wouldn't feel too scared with any team in that. Look at all the product that's in it. It's all different stuff, and it's all hobbies, except for the no huddle, which is basically a hobby to some degree. It is. Brock Purdy silver. I wouldn't worry too much about. Obviously, you want to pick the right team. I just wouldn't spend too much time worrying about if it was a team that could do anything. Pretty much everybody can do something in that particular break. Will Howard, Donovan for the Cowboys. Uh-oh, Kellen. Kellen's like, I didn't get an Uptown, man. Well, we're not done yet, Kellen. Caden Prather, Woody Marks. We haven't even done 4 blasters yet. The share goal is crushed. Victoria came in with reckless abandon, and Aries just got here. And she's like, what's going on? We get to do shop the stand already? I didn't even have to share it out once. That's right, Aries. You didn't have to share it out once. Let me get the shop the stand in there for you guys, because you hit that goal pretty quick. With the quickness. Shop the stand Givey's going to pop up in your upper left-hand corner momentarily as soon as I'm done typing this in. And hold on. There it is. It's popping up momentarily. What up, Believe? Yeah, I did pull a Deed already before 8 o'clock. Mike Green. Will Johnson for the Cardinals. Hopefully we see a downtown too. You don't know. Maybe we'll see 2 uptowns. I don't know these things, man. Tetaroa McMillan. Ashton Genty. And whoever wins Shop the Stand, we'll do that at the end of this break. Dalton Schultz and some base. I did watch that game last night. I kind of dozed off at the end of the third, but I kind of saw the writing on the wall. If you watched the whole game up to that point, you could kind of see the Spurs were kind of in trouble at that point, even though they were up by 15. 15 points in the NBA now might as well be 3 points because it ain't nothing. All right, round 2, fight. Why, yes, you're absolutely right. That is a nasty break in there. It sure is. That is such a nasty break. Pin at the bottom of your screen right now. Empty break. Empty box. Special. Empty box. Somebody told me the other day that I need to say empty box all the time. I don't say it all the time, but I say it a lot. Uh-oh, Jeremiah's in. Good luck, Jeremiah. I'm kind of excited about that break. I like the mix. If you don't know what Shop the Stand is, it's just a givey we do. I've got a card stand sitting to my right that has cards on it. Whoever wins that givey, that little bag, you got to click on that. Whoever wins that will get to Shop the Stand and pick the card they want off the stand. Fannin, Lambjack, Jeremiah, it happened to me in 2022 with the Lions. A little bit in 21, but it really happened in 22. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Happened to me. And then the Steelers remember 2022. Steelers fans remember 2022 well as well. Pats fans remember 2021. Good morning, winning card. Blue and Baron. I'm doing great, winning card. And people just getting here, the question of the morning that I had for everybody is, what is a movie that you think everybody should see at least once? Hey, Mikey. Campbell. I can roll with that on fishing. Yes, I can. Graham Mertz, Jaden Higgins. So we got both of the Texans wide receivers already. Ooh, Toy Story's a good choice, Crucible. I'd like, I don't know. Maybe I'm alone. I really like the first Shrek, too. Not that I dislike the other ones, but the first one, definitely my favorite. Ollie Gordon, Will Howard. There's nice guy there. Whoa, now. Well, it's just because I'm older. There's 2 movies called Crash, and one of them, well, I'm just going to stop. Tommy. I think I know which Crash movie you're talking about. The other one's a little risque. Good morning, JD. Tyler Warren, DJ Giddens. There's one that came out in the 80s, nice guy. Hunter, Kyle Williams. But I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, that's true, Nate. They are both controversial. Royals, Colston Loveland. It's got James Spader in it. I think Holly Hunter's in it, too. Oh, we got a fire emoji. James Lofton. Dylan Gabriel, that other guy. Good morning, AJ. And our fire emoji is not a rookie. It is a Niner. It is the one and only, the greatest of all time, Jeff Garcia. But this is going to Paladin. Travis Hunter. Sutton Base. Good morning, everybody. Welcome on in. I do have another break pinned at the bottom of your screen. It's a nice little mixer. 5 different boxes in that break. Picture and description should be accurate. Shamar Stewart, Devin Neal shows up. A plethora. Every day, Devin Neal. He's the new Rourke. It's not Rourke anymore. It's Devin Neal. James Pierce Jr. Look at all these silvers. Rookie Silver Madness. Eamon Worry with an Elijah Arroyo. Alec Bayshaw Tootin. Oh no, Jeff Garcia had his time, LJ. He had his time. He mattered, especially for a smaller guy. He wasn't the tallest guy in the locker room. Cam Ward, Donovan, which is definitely harder to play quarterback when that's the case. It has to be. You got a bunch of 6'7" offensive linemen standing in front of you. It's got to be difficult. Quinshawn, Genty. Jack Besh. Amon-Ra again. 2 Amon-Ra silvers. Who do you think you are, Rural? Huh? You get 2 Amon-Ra silvers? What? Kyle Williams. There's the Shuckster. That's not Devin Neal. And some base. Hey, look, it's Shuck. Kelsey, let's see, Loveland, Jimmy Horn, and base. So you've got Mr. and Mrs. You've got Noah and Kobe, and you've got me, and then you've got the shipping crew. So that's kind of what we have here. Ty Felton. A-Chan. Ashton Genty on the patch. Christian McCaffrey, and Ricky Williams. Aries, I'm good. How about you? O2, A-Chan for the Fins. Look at all. Look at it. Another silver. Another silver. Kaysen, good morning. Dylan Sampson, Cam Chancellor for the Seahawks. He was a good one. Oh, he was a good one. That's right, Kaysen. We sure are. User, no, it's Terrell Davis for the Broncos. That's who it be. All right, I'm going to get some of this base out of the way. Now, when we get through these 4, we will be officially over halfway in this break. Uh-oh. Aries is in here feeling some kind of way. Aries. Aries. Shop the stand. Gibby's got about 7 minutes left on it. And like I said, you guys, we'll do that after this break is done. Mrs. Recall, good morning. Thank you, Christina Cole. Much appreciated. It's 7:47 where I'm at. All right. We got our fire emoji. We got an Uptown. We're looking for auto. We're still looking for blue glitter. Omarion on the silver. Actually, just keep giving us silver rookies. Thank you, Christine. I appreciate it. Much appreciated. I try to do my best. Campbell. There's Mr. Grant for the Fins. We knew we'd see him. It's Jeff Garcia, Rural. It's Jeff Garcia. Now, you've hit 2 Amon-Ra silver so far, so you're in here. You should be in here talking all kinds of smack talk. Yeah, smack. Mason Taylor for the Jets and some base. You got it, bro. McCord, Caleb Johnson for the Steelers. Uh-oh, Ramro said we're not done yet. Scataboo. Great success. Harmon, Will Howard, and base. He cannot afford. My neighbor, Nuksuk Tuliukbai. I have VCR. He cannot afford. Great success. Grant, Caden Prather. Amane Manabora. I get clock radio, he get clock radio. Taylor, Knight, and base. Wow, wow, wow. Johnson, Riley Leonard. Shop that stand, Wise. That's right. Get you a deed, bro. Good morning, Terry. Walker. Yeah, Borat is a must-see. But it's... Oh, boy. There's some questionable stuff in that movie. There might be a couple of times where you may need to hide your eyes. So you've been warned. Jackson Diat has made an appearance. his boy Azamat. RJ Harvey. Oh, now we're talking. Silver Jackson Dart. Yes, yes, please, and thank you. All right, Giants. Nate, you can sit and you can relax a little bit now. You got a Scattaboo over here too. It's not silver, but still. Silver Dart should make you feel a little bit better. I'm just saying. Amos and Tez Johnson. TJ Sanders, a nice Egbuka. It's been a good case. Uh-oh, Wedding Crashers. Watch out now. Noel and Hawes. We're just missing Cam. Yep, we got Chuck. We got Dart. XJ, I asked, what's a movie that you think that everybody should see at least once? Genty, Raiders still hitting. Devin Neal, and some base. What's a movie you think everybody should see at least once? Bro, how are you going to hit two Ashton Genty patches out of the same case? Who are you? Huh? Hot Rod, Giddens, Ricky Williams. Nagy, Pulp Fiction's been said a lot, and it is a very good movie. Swessinger, Lambjack, and base. I'm thankful that my parents let me watch movies like that, even if maybe I was very mature for my age, so they knew that I wouldn't be. I don't know. I could handle watching scary movies or risque or stuff like that, and if I wasn't gonna freak out, man. DK Schultz. Like one of my favorite movies, and Mister really likes this movie too, and so does Wise. I'm pretty sure he does. He does. I know he does. Army of Darkness. Probably not everybody's cup of tea, but I absolutely love that movie. You could put that on any day, and I would sit there and watch the whole thing. Loop, Makuba, and base. Oh, there he is. It's Rourke. Arroyo. Ray's Boom Boom Room, Anthony. Genty. Pat Bryant, Tootin, and Deion Sanders, the upper room. Why is it so good? It is so good. Good, bad. I'm the guy with the... what is it? Give me some sugar, baby. Miller, Judkins, and base. Sawyer, Brian Thomas Jr., and base. All right, now that is officially over halfway. Oh, brother, where art thou? This is my boomstick. All right, we got 4 here, and then we got 4 more in the case still sitting back there, okay? We're still looking for blue glitter. We're still looking for auto, and maybe, just maybe, a chance, a dream of a downtown. AJ, no. Dudes, where's my car? Come on now. I'll accept it. I'll accept it. Uh-oh, road trip. Step Brothers. Hold on. What's the movie with the kids? Sturdy Wings? What's that movie? Role Models. Role Models. What's a movie you think everybody should see at least once, Mayberry? And good morning, my friend. That is correct. Shawshank is definitely on that list. No doubt about it. American Pie should be on that list too. JJ Silver. Man, look at all these silvers. They everywhere. Grown Ups 1 and 2. Dazed and Confused. Napoleon Dynamite. The Princess Bride. Old Yeller. Shannon, no. Not Old Yeller. Samson. Pat Bryant. Mrs. Doubtfire. Stand By Me. Okay, Sharon. Oh, look, another dart. That movie just makes you sad at the end, though. You're just sad. Hey, K Mers, good morning, bro. Tez Johnson again. Big Trouble in Little China. There it is. Will Howard. I endorse this message. I know, Lily. I'm trying to imagine that's going to happen again. Trey Harris, Scorton, because this is an abnormally large amount of silver. And it's rookies, too. The Sandlot. Oh, yeah, AJ. Felton, Silver McMillan. It's been an excellent case. Overall, this has been an excellent case. I know we still need to see a cam. Oh, no. Grandma's Boy. Makuba. That's actually an excellent movie, by the way. And Base. That's a very good movie, in my opinion. Uh-oh, Django. I was wondering if anybody would say Django. Arroyo, Andres, and Base. The Natural. All right, Shannon. Shannon's out here dropping Old Yeller and The Natural. Watch out now. She's letting y'all know. All right, she's letting y'all know. Whoa, Dobb. Oh, hold up. I'm gonna pause for a second. Not a lot of people know about that movie, Dobb. I endorse it. I endorse Always. If you've never watched Always, it's a good little watch. It's not the best movie in the world, but it's a good watch. Tootin, Tyleek Williams, and Base. That's why I asked the question. I thought I might see some stuff I hadn't thought about for a while. Donovan, Golden, and Base. Oh, Friday's definitely on the list. The Fugitive. Woody Marks, Jordan Watkins. Will Johnson and a silver Travion. Look at all these silvers, dude. The Burbs. Ooh, nice. The Klopex. Silence of the Lambs. Mason Graham, James Pierce Jr. Well, there's a lot of silvers, Pack Attack. They're sneaking in there. Oh, no, there's another break pin at the bottom of your screen. Make no mistake about that. And yes, it's got deeds in it, too. Egbuka. And I say that and Rourke shows up. Never mind. Disregard. Rourke just showed up. Had to come in here and talk all kinds of smack. And Base. Hawes, Genty, because the Raiders can't stop, won't stop. No, they're not interested in stopping. Battleborn's not in here playing no games. He wants all the D's. The Money Pit. Best Tutties. Tell him, Victoria. See, she knows. Cole Komet. We still got 4 blasters left in there. Haven't seen the blue glitter, haven't seen an auto, so. JR, I can't accept Cobra. Stop. JR, stop it. Okay? Stop it. Stop it. It's okay, but stop it. Jamal Charles and Base. Cobra. Well, if he's putting Cobra in there, then y'all need to go watch Kickboxer. All right? The original Kickboxer was Jean-Claude. All right? Pat Bryant. There's Devin Neal one more again. And some Base. Fast Times has been said many, many times this morning, AJ. Many, many times. Jackson Dart. Pierce Jr. There's a lot of people that agree with you. Now Paladin's saying Bloodsport. Uh-oh. Look at this. We got our blue glitter. It's Devin Neal. Malachi Starks and Base. I told you he's the new Rourke. Devin Neal is the new Rourke. Devin Neal is the new Rourke. All the Blade movies. Every one of them. Travis Hunter and Base. You don't mess with Whistler. You can't mess with Whistler. Tim says everyone has to watch Joe Dirt at least once and regret it later. Regret it afterwards. J.K. Dobbins and Base. All right, we got 4 blasters left. Let me get some of this Base out of my way. for love of the game. Barry, what is a movie you think somebody should watch at least once? At least one time. Whoa, what was that blaster doing? Okay, empty. The final four. And then, is that over with? I've meant to check. I know somebody won Shop to Stay, and I just don't know who it is. Let me check. Oh, it was K-Mers. Okay. Oh, so that's where the reaction came from. I got you. I didn't understand. Now I understand. K-Mers, will do that after I do this recap. And you're gonna get to shop that stand. You're gonna get to shop that stand. Watch it happen. Final four blasters. Really just looking for an auto at this point. Roadhouse. I thought you'd be bigger. Omari and Hampton, Savion Williams. I think I might have seen Dazed and Confused the most in here, by the way. Scorton, Tommy. We don't talk about Fight Club, Deadpool. We don't talk about it. Talladega Nights. Ooh, The Rock. The Rock I got to go see in the movie theater a week before it released. My dad won tickets on the radio, and it was an excellent movie. It was a very good movie. I liked it very much. Wolf of Wall Street. I got another one for you. If you've never watched The Edge, you need to watch The Edge, like tonight. Like if you're like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to watch tonight. Go find whatever platform it's on right now, even if you have to rent it or whatever, and watch The Edge. Shadur Sanders, Cam Ward finally showed up. Kalel, Kyler Murray. Trimmers is good. Well, the first one is anyways. I can't speak to the rest. Williams, Ed Reed for the Texans. Thornton and Jimmy Horn. Nick, somebody else just said Grandma's Boy. Underrated. Definitely underrated. Another Ty Felton. What? Torrey Horton, Makuba. Where'd our silvers go? Mitchell Evans. Another Cam Ward on the hidden potential. Con Air. Quinn Ewers, Sam Darnold silver. Ooh, I haven't seen that in a while. The Last Samurai. It all comes down to this. Two blasters. Scattaboo. TJ Hawkinson for them bikes. Harrison, Benjamin Morrison. You're looking at it, Ramro. It's sitting right in front of me. See that? See how that big cardboard box is gone back there? That's all I got left. That's all I got. Kyle Williams, Gunner Helm, and base. That's all I got, man. I got Ramro. I got 9 packs, man. Is there any deeds left? Points. Colston Loveland, 250 points. Jalen Milroe, and a base card. All right, so the points will go to whoever the first team is out of this next pack. Whoever the team is, when I open this pack, on the front, it's the Browns. So hang on, let me write that down. Hold on. Going to the Brownies. Good, Andrew. Sometimes you have to make decisions, all right? Hopefully I saved you in time. Gabriel, Parsons, and base. Rock, so Panini. Oh, first of all, good morning. Panini has a way to use those points on their website or app, and you can accumulate those points and buy stuff they have on their app. Cards, stuff like that. Blake Groupie. All right, this is it. Here it is. That's it. One blaster. One blaster, that's it. The glitter is Devin Neal, Sydney. Andres, Arian Smith. Williams and Walker. Mayberry, I've got so many points that I've just never used. I've seen them drop cards on there before that I would go after. But for the most part, I never get there in time. Golden, Lane. But I've got a lot. I've got a lot of points. A lot of points. Oots, Ellick, RJ Harvey, and base. We got 2 packs left. That's it. 2 packs to rule them all. And then all I've got for you is just that nasty break pin at the bottom of your screen right now. I'm sorry. That's all I've got for you. I didn't mean to put such a nasty break up there, but it happened anyways. So there. How you love that? It's the Shuckster. Malik Neighbors and some base. And then there was 1 pack. 1 final pack, and there's probably going to be a Rourke. Jimmy Horn. Nope, it was Mike Green for the Ravens and some base. Now, you guys got most teams got some silvers in this because that's kind of insane. But let me put this base to the side here real quick. All right. We're good with that. Let's get some of these rookies out of the way. And we'll do a recap, okay? Okay. We did get what we were supposed to get except for the auto, and we got pointed. We got pointed. Appreciate you. Thank you, K13. I hope if I don't see you anymore today, I hope you have a great day. And hopefully I see you either tonight or tomorrow morning or the weekend or something. Somewhere along the way. All right. Recap. We got Mike Green, Kyler Murray and J.J. McCarthy, Pat Bryant and Jackson Dart, Riley Leonard and Cam Chancellor, Devin Achan, Will Johnson and Sam Darnold, Carson Schlesinger, Genty, Howard, Ellick, and R.J. Harvey. We've got, is that another Ashton Genty? Jalen Walker, Milrow, Henderson, Diot, Bryant, Lambjack, Tet on the silver, Egbuka, Higgins, Silver Lambjack, and Mason Taylor for the Jets. That buys them, Brian? I don't. I don't. Your best bet, Brian, is maybe go to a show with them in your area, or you can always just post on where. But I think you have better luck at a show. I don't know where you live, so I don't know how far that is away to go to a show. But your best bet's just pack those up, ones you're trying to move, and take them to a show and show them around. Most of the time, you can get rid of cards that you're trying to get rid of that way. Tootin, Hampton, St. Brown, Noel, Marks, Judkins, Purdy, Scadaboo, Ewers, Henderson, Loveland, Egbuka, Jackson Dart Silver, Shuck, Neil on the blue glitter, Jeff Garcia on the fire emoji, and then the Uptown was a Terrell Davis for the Broncos. Looking good, looking clean, looking crisp. Terrell Davis. No migraines in this card. No migraines. All right, let me get this to the side. I'm going to get the next break up there, and then we will do Shop the Stand K-Mers. Give me 1 second here, brother. Good luck, everybody. I'm going to drop this down. Next break is in the shop right this very instant. A little bit easier to get into than this one was. Where do I want to start in this madness that we have back here? Do I start? Well, this is the only not hobby. No, we got a lot of tops. Hold on. I'm trying to figure it out. Let's do Finest. Let's start with Finest. We're going to start with Finest. All right. Because I said so. That's why. All right. Good luck. It's about to go down. Good luck, everybody. Yeah, next break's pinned at the bottom of your screen. Shop the Stand Givey's about to end in about 10 seconds. So we'll do Shop the Stand at the end of this. Empty box. Jason, you've got some squads, bro. Hopefully I picked the right boxes. Tet for the Panthers starts it out. Omarion Hampton, Dylan Gabriel, Achan, Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, a Kyle McCord refractor, Joseph Burrow out of 250 for the Bengals going to Joe. Malik Neighbors, Matt Stafford out of 125. Okay. And Brian Thomas Jr. Not a bad start. Not a bad start. Here, I'll check to see who won here in a second. Just give me 1 second here. Please and thank you. It's Burrow. The winner of Shop the Stand was Bones 1207. Bones, are you in here? Good morning, Mr. Hard. Are you in here? Are you here? Okay, Bones. So when I'm done with this break, we will do Shop the Stand, okay? We will do Shop the Stand. So just sit with us for a little bit, watch a little ripping, and when it's all done and I've done the recap and everything, we'll do Shop the Stand. Mimbu, Harrison, CJ Stroud, Derrick Henry, Christian McCaffrey. We got an auto here. Josh Allen. Marvin Harrison Jr., CeeDee Lamb on the Refractor Team's Finest Edition. Rare Matt Golden. And our first Acha. It's a Dolphin. Ricky Williams for that last spot magic going to Scotty. All right, Scotty, going with your bad self. You go ahead and get a deed right off the bat. Hang on. Give these people air. So don't tell Scotty. RJ Harvey. Jack Besh. Campbell. Mahomes. Bijan. What is that? Oh, it's the metal card. Nice. Good luck, everybody. Caleb Williams. Josh Allen. Mason Graham out of 325. Rare RJ Harvey for the Broncos. And let's see here. Good luck. That's a Jaguar. That is Travis Hunter on the Landmark Metal Series. I pulled 3 of these now in all those boxes we've opened. This one goes to the Jags, though, and that's Jason. Ask, and you shall receive, Jason. Ask, and you shall receive. A deed.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a D.
Just so you know, just to make it formal, you know, make it official. Oh no, next break it's not this break, but it's easier to get into. That I can promise you. And I just threw some blasters in there for Topps Chrome because it didn't have any Topps Chrome in it. So that was my thought process there. But every single team other than maybe, I don't know, the Giants or something like that is lower than they normally are. Harrison Jr., Jefferson, Jones, Young, Murray, no rookies. Abdul Carter. We've got an auto here, I think. It's upside down, maybe? Yeah, it was. It's not a rookie. It is Chase Brown for the Bengals. All right, Joe. All right, Joe. Mark Andrews out of 150. CeeDee Lamb and Jackson Dart base. I did see that last night, Kellen. I sure did. Yeps, I sure did. Chase Brown action to start it out. I think I might have picked the first box, the right box to start it out. That's what I think. We'll find out when I open the other ones, won't we? Oh, no. Stafford, Brown, Taylor, Evans, TJ Watt, Michael Williams, Stafford on the X Fractor, Bayshaw out of 250, Rodgers, and Derrick Henry. Could be, Joe. You don't know. You don't know. You don't never know. Could be. Just a couple. There's only a couple off the board in the next one. Currently, there's 722 teams left in that next break. 722. Todd, I've only pulled one myself. I don't know if Mister's pulled more than one this year, but I've only pulled one of those. Travis Hunter, so they're definitely hard to hit. Caleb Johnson, Shadur Sanders, Will Campbell, Jalen Hurts. We've got Micah Parsons on the rare refractor, Drake May refractor, Baker Mayfield, and a Drake May X fractor. All right, Pats, go ahead and get you a little piece of the pie while you're at it. His name was Ramro. Not Rutro, Ramro. All right, now let's do Prism No Huddle. Let's do Prism No Huddle. May I please have some more? It's being weird. Be good to us, No Huddle. Be good to us. LeGarrette Blount, Micah McFadden, Tyleek Williams, Tua out of 99, and our auto immediately shows up. Will Campbell for the Pats, Horn, White, and O'Brien. And yes, all cards ship, even the base. There's Mr. Dobransky. Good morning, sir. And a Tua. The Tuasman. Molds, Mullins, Travion, Njoku, and a Jaden Higgins on the variation. Going to Drew, and then some more base. Wise is in here this morning. He's trying to find a chief. He's trying to find one. Ellis, Hunter, Starks, Jonu, Jalen Hurts, and some more base. There you go, G. There's your boy. There's your boy, Mr. Hurts. Ray, Franklin, Harmon, and Golden. We got Josh Simmons for the Chiefs. That's exactly what Wise was looking for out of 99. Look at that color match and everything. That's nasty. There you go, Wise. You're paid. This is the rest of the break. You can just sit there and relax. Quinshawn on the variation disco for the Browns. Kid Reporter. Wise just got everything he needed right there in one card. It's a nice hit, bro. Highly sought after prospect there. Mitchell, Giddens, Winston for the Niners. Ricky Pearsall out of 75. Jaden Reed, and some base. Two squads gone in the next break. A whole, wow. 2 squads? What? Huh? Jones, Knox. Oh, there he is. It's Rourke. Omarion Hampton. Jerome Ford out of 99 for the Brownies. Say what? Pittman, Sweat, Judkins, old Kenneth Grant out of 75, Derrick Henry for the Ravens, Little disco action. We need more Devin Neal. We need more Devin Neal. All right. Okay. So be it. Fournette, Johnson, Shuck Base, Wayne Krebet for them Givy Jets out of 125. Penix for the Falcons. It's all purpose. It's called all purpose, Kellen. Take care of Shuck, too. I know it's a base. I know. Leave me alone. What if somebody wants to slab it? Did you ever think of that? Kittle, Egbuka, Arroyo, Arian Smith, Patty Surtain for the Broncos. You got it, Kellen. You got it. Warren Moon, Will Howard, Josh Connerly, Dallas Goedert. Another a surprise auto. That's 2 for 1 box, folks. And Joe said, holla at me right quick, Primo. Colston Loveland on the rookie disco auto out of Prism. Yep, pretty sure we take those. Clay Matthews, Pearson Otten. Well, well, well. This break is shaping up nicely. Let's do the Topps Chrome hobby. Let's do that. Let's do this. All right. Now, I intentionally catered a cheaper break. It's not a blaster case break, but it's much easier to get pretty much every team in the break that's next. I don't know what it is about seeing 4 blasters on the table that makes it makes trepidation happen. What happens when I pull a short print out of those? Aren't you glad that I decided not to put an entire another hobby in it? You should be, because all the other teams would be insane. Empty box. What is that? Oh, all right. I see it. I can see it. I can see it. Porter, old Jalen Ramsey, Trevor Lawrence, and Jackson Hawes. Jackson was. Well, we didn't get an auto immediately. I like that. I'm a fan of that. Hufanga. Roquan on the refractor. Shadur Base and Brees Hall on the refractor. Chamois. Patty Surtain. Tej Johnson. Reed Blankenship. A little Tim Patrick action for the Jags. CeeDee Lamb, Landon Jackson, and it's Jonah. It's Joniah. Jalen Warren, Debo Samuel, Nate Wiggins, and Quincy Riley. Three packs in, Aiden. 3 whole packs. That's all it takes for you to consider it NL, is 3 packs open. All right, bad. Bobby Wagner and Nick Eamon-Mori. 3 packs, that's all it takes. The box is doomed. The first 3 packs don't have a $10,000 card in it. The box is doomed. All right, I got you. Tim Patrick, Dylan Sampson, Chad Johnson out of 199, and Monungai. What up, Spence? Mims Jr., Ferguson, Ligete, and Porter. Najee, O'Neal, Malik Neighbors, and Derek Harmon. Turpin, Brown, Williams, and Swift. Komet, Penix, Sampson, Jones. Pearsall, Tua, Ward, Scorton. Chin, Laporta, Nakua, Giddens. Hawkinson, Hafunga, Latu, and Will Johnson. You pulled a Brock Purdue uptown? That's the nastiest card I've ever heard of. Brock Purdue is one of the best prospects ever in the history of football. Hurts, Jalen Reed, Brian Dawkins, and Tyler Warren. Bo Nix, Jalen Royals. Robinson Jr. Jalen Hurts out of 150 for the Eagles. We'll take that, G. Johnson, LaQuint Allen, and Wirfs. Niners, Juszczyk out of 199. Marvin Harrison Jr. and Jack Sawyer. Yeah, Aiden, it's all your fault. Everybody in the chat blames you. You did it. It was going to be a good one until you said something. Now it's all your fault. You could have just sat there and watched the break, but then you doomed it for everybody that was actually in the break. How do you feel about that, Brock Purdue? Harrison Butker, Niners, Ashton Davis, Jordan James. Oh, no. Well, that changed quick, didn't it, Aiden? Hi, it's Brock Purdy Auto out of 150. Hi, how are you? Hi. You pulled a Brock Purdue uptown. Well, I pulled a Brock Purdue Auto out of 150 for the Niners. Going to Kurt. I win. It is the one and only Brock Purdue. Joseph Burrow, Kenneth Walker, Saquon, and Devin Neal. Let's do select, and then we're going to end with the jumbo. 3 teams off in the next break. 3. That's a good question, user. Empty. Why is that? Sometimes the glare is there and sometimes it's not, and I don't understand what the catalyst is there. The lights never move. You know what I'm saying? Like the lights never move, so why? Why? That's the question. We got Barrett Carter, Buda Baker, Harvey, Connerly, Bigsby. Just my halo. Is that what it is? Troy Aikman, David Carr out of 99, Lewis, JJ, and J Mo. I do. I need a third tier Deadpool. Quentin Johnston. Jimmy Graham. Well, let's just pull two of them. Why don't we? Colston Loveland on the auto for the Bears. Fannin and Joe Milton. And another one. What up, Dustin? Whoa. Whoa. Hi. It must be you, Aiden, you came in here and you created a monster. Brock Purdy on the tie-dye out of 25. 19 out of 25. Neil, Byron Young, Shuck, and Tez Johnson. Kelvin Banks Jr., Cam Ward. Our auto is Savion for the pack out of 49, 45 out of 49. Going to Jason Yo, Henry, and Will Johnson. We still have the signature over there, too. Omar Norman Lott out of 249. Golden. Zay Flowers, Jaden Higgins, and Justin Jefferson. Purdue has gotten out of control here. Too much Purdue. Ramro, the odds of... Bruh, you hit another one of those in your entire life. Not just in like a month's time, but in your entire life. You're doing something right. Genty and Bryce Young. Christian Benford. Ellick. There's Drake May. Johnson and Travis Hunter. Jimmy Graham. Derwin James Jr. Mason Graham on the patch for the Brownies out of 149. Ernest Jones and Dylan Gabriel. All out of Jackson Darts, huh? They're all gone, huh? Well, BB, not for you, they're not, because this is a tie-dye Jackson Dart out of 25. It is 4 out of 25, and I told you this break was going to be nasty. I told you. I told you it was. You thought I was just being good old Primo fibbing. You think, oh, Primo, oh, old Primo. Oh, and I'd like to run this break again, but problem is there's another break in the shop right now. And don't be scared of that one either, because I built that one too. Colston Loveland on target. Jerome Ford, Scattaboo. That's right, BB. Anthony Richardson. We got an auto. Jared Goff. Wow. Roger Staubach on the auto. Jason. Nice hit, bro. Out of 149. Roger Staubach. Okay. All right. Baker Mayfield and Will Campbell. Tucker Kraft we take. Will Howard out of 49 we take for sure. Who got the Steelers? Paperclip. It's a nice card. Monungai. Christian McCaffrey. Byron Young. Oh, we're not done yet. We've got a signature to open. Yep. Sit back, relax. It's about to go down. Do you guys see all the deeds on the stand right now? Yeah, I know Will Campbell's over there. Stop. Don't be like that. All right. Don't be like that. But do you see all the other deeds on the stand? Because they're everywhere. They're all over it. So many of them, I had to put Colston Loveland Auto on the top row. Dita Palooza. All right.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
See what I mean? Why is it like that? All right, you go sit here. Good luck. Oh, you got a text in early on. I don't remember what it was, but I remember saying it. I don't remember who it was, though. And I don't remember what it was. But I know they played for the Texans. Empty box. We got Jahmyr Gibbs, Joshua Allen Chrome, Garrett Wilson Chrome, Grant Chrome, Patrick Mahomes out of 175. Supposed to go to Wise, but I might just keep it, Wise. You can't have it. I like this card. None for you. All right, we got an auto behind this. Green Bay, Matthew Golden on the auto for the Pack. Jason Yo. Savion on the refractor. Gibbs and Montgomery. Caleb Johnson. And Malachi Moore. No patties for you, Wise. No, no, no. I love go. Yes, Wise, I sure do. I really like that card, man. Quentin Johnston. Scary Terry. Chuba Hubbard. Mike Green. We got out of 250. Elijah Arroyo. We got an upside down auto here. It is a Saint. It is the one and only Shuck on the Acha. This picture was taken 3 months after he was on the TV show Lost. He came in third. We got Jacob May on the refractor. We'll take those two. Travis Hunter, Will Howard, and Kanad. Deadpool got it. Deadpool got it. 2 packs left. Shuck and Golden. Where's my Saint? Where's Nikki at? Coleman, Sam Darnold, Nakua, Landon Jackson. We got Torrey Horton out of 225, another upside down auto. This time, it's a brownie. Quinshawn Judkins going to Tyler. There you go, Tyler. Behind it was Alec Pierce refractor. Cam Ward out of 299 on the Sunday showcase. Abdul Carter and Jaden Blue. This has been a good box. This has been a good box. All right, Drew, we got 1 pack left. We got 1 pack left. Well, you can't just be putting stuff like that in the chat tabs. What is this? Or you just feel like being torturous this morning? I read the comment, and then at the end, I just saw you going, nanner, nanner, nanner. Something like that. Something like that. Nanner, nanner, nanner. Trey McBride. Bo Nix. Myles Garrett. Makuba. Derek Harmon out of 150. And our last Acha is also upside down. It's a Bronco. Whoa! Talk about a good box, J-Wham. You see this, right? You see what I'm doing, right? I'm not even going to say anything. J-Wham knows. I don't have to say nothing. Bo Nix, 24 out of 25. Acha for the Broncos. He knows. He knows. He already knows. Look at that. Look at that card of beautiness. That's beautimus. Today's word of the day is beautimus. We also had Mimbu. Look at this. Quinshawn on the short print. Hi. What a nasty box that was. What? I'm going to have to open a new case. Or no, not yet, but soon. Yeah, that box was spectacular. TJ Sanders and Colson Loveland. And there is one of those in the next break, by the way. Let me take care of these last couple of cards here. I'll do a recap. Philly, look, I know the sentiment, but what I can say is when I get in breaks and I see all of that back there, even though it wasn't for my team, I don't feel quite as bad because it just means that I picked the wrong team. It happens. It happens. There's not a whole lot of nothing on that stand right now. I can tell you that. There's a whole lot of something on that stand right now. But sometimes it's fated that we pick the wrong team. It just goes like that. That's life. Now let me do a recap of all of this real quick. Just about a deed everywhere. That's right, Wayne. Now, if I get in a break and there's nothing cool in it, then I'm kind of like, oh. But when there's deeds all over the place, I just chalk it up to, hey, I didn't have the right read. Today, it wasn't the right read. I didn't have the right read in that break. All right, recap. Out of 150, Harmon for the Steelers. Bo Nix, Garrett. Out of 250, Arroyo, May, Allen, Kraft. Norman Lott out of 249. David Carr was out of 99. Nate Wiggins, Tim Patrick, Trevor Lawrence, Michael Penix, Dallas Goedert, and Derrick Henry. Arian Smith, Patty Surtain, Chuck Base, Grant out of 75, Ford out of 99, Reed, Simmons out of 99, Jonu, Njoku, Dart Base, RJ Harvey, Kyle McCord, Patch, Mason Graham out of 149. Will Howard was out of 49. Troy Aikman, Juszczyk out of 199. Marvin Harrison Jr., Jalen Hurts out of 150, and Chad Johnson out of 199. We had old Wayne Krebet for the Jets out of 125. Tua's out of 99. Mark Andrews out of 150. Mason Graham out of 325. Pearsall out of 75. Parsons rare. May refractor. Stafford. Tootin out of 2. Is that 2 or 350? 250. Jalen Hurts, Drake May, CeeDee Lamb, Golden Rare, Will Campbell auto, Chase Brown auto, Joe Burrow out of 250, Savion auto out of 49, Torrey Horton out of 225, Quinshawn auto for the Brownies, Cam Ward out of 299, Mahomes out of 175, Quinshawn on the variation, Jaden Higgins on the variations. You got a Texan, bruh. Matthew Stafford out of 125. Quinshawn. Shuck auto. Roger Staubach auto out of 149. Golden auto. Ricky Williams auto. Travis Hunter Landmark Metal Materials super short print for the Jags. Colston Loveland auto. Hey, Colston Loveland auto part 2. Bo goes to the back. Brock Purdy out of 150 on the Acha. Brock Purdy tie-dye out of 25. Jackson Dart tie-dye out of 25. And a Bo Nix auto, 24 out of 25. A deed, another deed. Then there was another deed. Then there was 2 deeds. And then there was this hidden deed. And then there was a former deed. And then there's a new deed and an old deed. All right. And then Chuck, also known as a deed. Splendiferous. Sounds just like you. It is me. Good luck, everybody. You know where to go for replays. I just played the video for you. Good luck. That's coming down. Next break is in the shop, and we've already ran that break once today, and it was splendiferous. Yes, splendiferous. Now I'm going to get these blasters down. We're going to start with these. I'm going to take these away so they don't fall, and our day can continue on. Blaster, be nice. Blaster, be nice. Don't be mean. Be nice, please. There's a very good chance here in a little bit I'm going to throw up a WWE break. Okay, not yet, but I'm probably going to I'm going to put up a WWE break soon, just so everybody knows. Because I got asked about that a lot this morning. Not yet though. We got a little ways to go. It'll have that in it, Jason. Yeah. Yep. But like I said, that's going to be a while from now. I was just trying to let the whole bunch of people asked me this morning. I wanted to let them know. Let's see here. Breaks and Rips won the Givey. Or no, he didn't. He said Lasai. Jake Porterfield with the W. All right, we're gonna have to ramp it up, you guys. Get after the likes, or I want to see 1,100 shares for the next Shop the Stand. I want 1,100 shares for the next Shop the Stand. Thank you, Mrs. Love, Dowdle, Cam Ward, and Brees Hall on the football print. I want a bigger goal. I want 1,200 shares for Shop the Stand. Oh, that's not the right penny sleeve. My bad. Cam, what? You sure did, Jake. And we'll do that at the end of this break. So are you in this one? You might not be. Just hang out with me. You usually do. Or at least know to come back in about like 20 minutes, because that's probably when we'll be done. Higbee and Hennigan. Achan Jr., Baker Mayfield, Chris Jones, and Caleb Johnson. Christopher Jones and Baker Mayfield. We'll take them, but I want something better. I'm greedy. Henry, Brown, Jackson, Matt. Badgett, Valdez, Scantling, Achan, and Egbuka base. Come on, Blasters. I'm not saying all of you have to have a deed in it, but just one. Just one. Ruckert, McDuffie, Aaron Jones Sr. for the Vikings. Hutch, Coleman, Stidham, and Helm. All right, one blaster down. One blaster down. Jordan, Pittman, Odunze, Henry for the Texans. Mr. PG. Good morning, Mr. PG. Parsons, Slayton, Jaden Daniels, and Jackson Dart. Now, that's a pack. If I'm opening this blaster, I'm okay right now. I'm like, yeah! And then I get 4 more packs to open. But I'm feeling pretty good about things at this current juncture. Bosa, JPJ, Sanders, and Riley Leonard. Brown, Sweat, Bowers, and a Achan Jr. for the Jags. Witherspoon, Jacobs, Caleb Williams, and Cam Ward base. See, not a bad blaster. Yeah, it's the same break that I ran prior to this one. That's what's in the shop. So I don't know if you saw that earlier, but it's the same break. The Prism is a no huddle. So that's discos and hopefully an auto. The last one had 2 autos. Lazard, Surtain, Stevenson, and Khalil Herbert. Trimble, Waller, Xavier Worthy, and Mr. Rourke. But it's not actually Rourke. It's Al Bundy. All right. Let's do the other 2. Here we go. Let me get this base out of my way real quick. Hey, bro. Yeah, the next Shop the Stand goal is 150,000 likes or 1,200 shares. You're going to have to work for it this time. Yep, no easy peasy Shop the Stand this time. I want bigger. Get after it. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. And so does Mayberry. Spillane, Alt, Monk. A little Penny Sewell action for the Lions? Well, 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 B-Rabbit. McPherson and Smith, a J.C. Horn and a Mason Graham for the Brownies. Come on. Short print, short print, short print, short print. Jobu, short print. Mayfield, Hand, Keenan Allen, Scorton. No, they're not the easiest thing in the world to hit out of a blaster, but I've done it. Stidham, Odunzi, Jameer, and Hufanga. Blake wants a deed. He needs a deed right now. Bosa, Pacheco, Trayvon Walker, and LaQuint Allen Jr. Wilson and Slay, Davis, and Harrison Smith for the Vikings. Simmons and Judy. A nice Aaron Rodgers for the Steelers and Jackson Hogs. We'll take a little Aaron Rodgers action, although I don't like him very much. Boo on you, Aaron. Boo. How dare you throw a Hail Mary on a botched flag that's won the game? Isn't that cool? Only the Lions, folks. Only the Lions. May, McCarthy, Evan McPherson, and Trey Amos. Jordan Davis, J.C. Horn, Wagner, and Karlaftis. Brown and Walker, Kincaid, and Emory Jones Jr. Come on, please. Please. Soup, I don't know. We're going to find out. All the Detroit beat writers won't stop talking about how good our offensive line is. We'll see about that. They can say it. It doesn't mean that it's the truth. But they won't stop talking about it. They're just like, well, remember when we had the best line in the league? Well, that's what it looks like we've got right now. I don't know about that, but we'll find out. Brown, Ligeti, Gore, and Josh Simmons. We did have the best offensive line in the league 2 years ago. McDonald, Lawrence, Deshaun Hand, and Tate Ratledge. Roshan Johnson, Marvin Harrison Jr. for them Cardinals. I think that's Jeff, isn't it? Yep. Cam Chancellor and a Shuck base. Stash it, that's happened so much in this league here as of the last, let's just say, we'll just round it out and say the last 10 years, the NBA has been that way, roughly. Oh, you're up by 30 points? Don't worry. You're probably going to lose the game. Johnson, Hall, Bryce Young, and a Brock Purdy on the red, white, and blue. Brock Purdy. All right, no special surprise out of the blasters. That's okay. We'll move on. We got a whole bunch more to rip here. Let's do select. Let's do a select. That's what I say. Trey Harris, Pacheco, Jamar Chase, Woolen, and Myles Garrett. Good. Get that base pack on out of my way. Josh Simmons. Oh, that's nasty. Alexis, you got a Josh Simmons. Evan Ingram, LeGarrette Blount, DK Metcalf, and Alvin Kamara. Just making sure you're awake. That's all. Just making sure you're here. That's it. Now I know. Now I know that you are. Harmon, McLaurin, Calvin Johnson, Waddle, and Trey McBride. Dancing, dancing, dancing. McCaffrey, we got an Acha. Going to Battleborn. Ashton Genty on the Acha. Battleborn, Battleborn. Shadeedsman. ETN, HN, and Kyle Pitts. Old Battleborn's out here putting in work, huh? All right, Battleborn, we see you. Alec Pierce. Chase Brown out of 249. Evan McPherson, J.J. McCarthy, and a Colston Loveland base. No, it's the break we did prior to this. That's what's pinned. We did that break already once this morning, but we're running it again. And it should be. It's pinned at the bottom of your screen. DeForest Buckner, Brenton Strange, a Shuck base, Arroyo, and Pickens. Joe Andreessen out of 249. Allen, Komet, Egbuka, Bijan. Something be chilling up in here. We're about to see a tie-dye or a gold or something. Josh Jacobs. Whoops. It's almost like I've opened cards before. DJ Giddens. Marshawn Lattimore. I think it's an auto. Wow, dude. That's really cool. Blake. LeVar Arrington gold auto first on print out of 10. That's pretty good. For the Commanders, one of the greats, LeVar Arrington. Man, one of the greats of all time, really, in general. Jeff, I told you something was chilling. I just knew it. As soon as I saw Joe Andreessen, I knew the writing was on the wall. Old boy out of 199, Mike Green, Michael Williams, Tetaroa, and DJ Moore. I love gold. Julio. Brashard Smith is out of 399. Jurgens, Neighbors, and Jones. Now you got a Brashard Smith. Nasty. Graham Mertz. McCord on the Sparks patch. It's Tua. Out of 149. Tommy. Kyle Pitts. That's right, Alexis. We ain't playing around here. We want all the deeds. Each and every of the deeds. There's also 3 hobbies left in this break. Saquon. Jettas out of 299. Thomas. Njigba. And Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. A deed. Where's Blake at? Blake dipped out. He's going to come back. He's going to be like, is there any Commanders, Doc? Is there any Commanders up there, man? He's going to say it just like that, too. All right, I'm going to get this base out of the way here. We're going to open a Topps now. Let's open Finest. Let's open Finest. Finest has been good to us today, too. Let's hope that continues. Good luck. It was good to us yesterday, too. Yo, what up, Nathan? Empty box. Jamar Chase. Genty. Tootin. Drake May. Jahmyr Gibbs. Keon Coleman. All right, we got an auto. Blake, we're not done yet. You might not be done in this break. Joe Burrow. Eagles are Jalen Carter out of 250. And our Acha is a Bengal. We saw him earlier today. Chase Brown on the Acha for the Bengals. Bengals are actually hitting today, Joe. Tyler, 37 and a half. 37 and a half boxes sitting behind me right now. 37 2/3. Saquon, Williams, Rogers. I needed a snack, so I ate that's the portion of the box that's missing. Cam Ward, Woody Marks, Tesla, Shitter on the refractor. Here we go, bro. Here we go, Battleborn. Geno Smith out of 150. One of the best Raiders quarterbacks ever in the history of ever. They will be his number will be retired in the stands. Brock Bowers and Lambjack. They're going to put him right up there with Rich Gannon. He'll get a statue out front, Adam. He sure will. Taylor, Evans, TJ Watt, Michael Williams, Trey Harris, Travis Hunter, Kyle Williams on the refractors, Barkley on the refractor, Mahomes, and a Ladd McConkey reflash 10 out of 10. That's the first out of 10 reflash I've even seen. Jason Yo. I've had that Usher song stuck in my head all day because of how many times people have said yo. Yeah. My way. That one. That's right, Jeff. What I say goes. That song. Remember that one? Remember that #1 hit tune, all right? Caleb Johnson. Shitter. Will Campbell, Jalen Hurts, Williams, Bryce Young on the rare for the Jaguars, Travis Achan out of 150, Travis Hunter, J.J. McCarthy, and George Kittle. That's right, Jason. That's right. That illustrious back in the day, John. Mm-hmm. They played that a lot on the radio. I remember that. About time for a Purdue, Kelsey? All right, bet. Here we go. Golden, Judkins, Diot, Stafford, Brown, Cortland Sutton, X-Fractor, Achan for the Panthers, Hurts out of 99, Bowers, and Patty Mahomes. We still got 2 hobbies left in this. And a pack of Finest. Barron, Goff, Cook, Judy, Metcalf. Uh-oh. It's one of the freshman autos. Good luck. Genty, Hurts, Tua on the refractor, rare Michael Penix. It's not numbered. It's a Colt. It is Tyler Warren for the Colts, and that is Joe. J-Fred is eating a little bit this morning, folks. Get out of his way. He's not playing around. We're not done yet, though. I got 2 more hobbies sitting over here. Right. Space out of my way real quick. We're going to do select, and then we're going to end with signature. And that's just the way it's going to be. A little bit. Yeah. I don't know why that opened all the way. Well, I didn't want to disturb you, sir. It is, Morgan. It sure is. Amos, Stewart, Burrow, Black, and Burns. Tony Baloney, Drake London, Mr. Pirasol out of 249 for the Niners. You've also got T-Law, Jack Besh, and Jaden Higgins. It's gold, Morgan. It's gold out of 10. First on print out of 10. Select's been pretty good to us this morning, too. Jalen Lane, Ashton Genty with another Tyler Warren for the Colts. Double up, bro. Is that the second time you've double up with autos today? Swap it. I think Joe's got the corner market. He's got 2 tight ends today for the Bears. He got 2 of those, and he got 2 of these, I think, if I remember correctly. If my brain is not telling me a fib. Kyle Williams, Adams. Carlo, maybe. I don't know. Might not be in the cards. Get it? Jarquez Hunter out of 175. Hutchinson, Kyle Williams for the Pats. Brock Bowers and Tyler Loop. Hey, it's Jaden. Dylan Sampson, our Acha. Bayshall Tootin's not bad. BB. Omarion Hampton and Nick Scorton. Uh-oh, Jeff. Well, you always get the Colts, so don't give up, but it's not looking great. I mean, let's be honest. But the Colts have more than one player. The Colts have more than one player, Jeff. You know how that can go. What if Peyton Manning's in there? You don't care about Tyler Warren anymore. Chop Robinson out of 249. Dak Prescott, Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill, and Ellick. Or I don't think you would. I think a Peyton Manning would cure everything. Not that you don't want the Tyler Warrens, just that. Oh, okay. Metcalf, London, Mahomes, Chase, and Sanders. Jeff, have you gotten a Danny Dimes in a Colts uniform auto yet? Michael Penix, Luvu, Genty, Jonah, and Simmons. He shows up too. Scattaboo, Surtain. We got Burden on the patch for the Bears. It is out of 149, and it's going to tie. It's going to tie. All right, let's get this Reed and Mahomes. DK for the Titans, out of 249. Woody Marks, Brian Thomas Jr., Fred Warner for the Niners, and Bijan. We still got a signature in this. We're not done. Henderson, Lawrence, nice. Achan for the Dolphins out of 199 on the patch auto. He was in a rush that day. He had a lot of stuff going on. But one thing's for sure is he made sure and drew that A extra bigs for yous. And that's Chelsea, because Chelsea don't play no games. She don't know how to do that. Lattimore and DJ Giddens. When Chelsea's here, she ain't about playing no games. She's about getting that paper, son. Or something like that. Deebo Samuel. Oh, Sean McVay out of 249. Stewart, Nakua, DJ Moore. Tim, I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth, Tim. I'm pleading the fifth, but we got a box left. We got one more. We're not done yet. B-Wax, that's not true. I pulled Josh Allen's auto 6 times now. 6. So the next time he shows up, that's 7. That's 7 that you weren't there for. You didn't do it. You didn't do it. All right. 7. The next one we see will be 7 that I pulled. In the new product. That's right, B-Wax. That's right. The more you know. B-Wax, it is personal. Because I need to be the one that pulls you that Josh Allen auto. All right? Not somebody else. Not Jerry Ditzel Breaks. It needs to be right here. Patty Mahomes. Pierce. Mayfield. Besh. We got a Jalen Hurts out of 250. Bucks is our first auto. Mike Evans for the Bucks out of 275. That's going to Fowler. Colson Loveland Refractor. Drake London. Caden Prescorn and Shemai. Mike Evans deed. We'll take Jalen Hurts too. Gee, if we're getting a little bit, we're every step along the way, we're adding a little bit more to that PC. You got two Jadens in this one, or Jalen's in this one. Hurts, Coleman, it's a bill. Trey McBride, Nick Martin, Jabbar Muhammad out of 150 for the Jags. Broncos. Pat Bryant on the auto for the Broncos. That is Bandit. Herbie. Ooh. Matthew Golden on the Rose. Short print. And that goes to Bert. I wish you could see this card a little bit better. Does that help? That helps. I'm going to start doing that. So you can actually see the card. Paul and Pat Bryant. It's LeVar Arrington, Jimmy. I like him too, B-Wax. You and me both, brother. Muhammad. 2 packs left. Jared Goff, Brock Bowers, Geno Smith, Rocket Sanders out of 100, Ursery. Uh-oh. 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 Griff. Myles Garrett, 34 out of 50, Acha for the Browns. Well, well, well. That boy nasty. Look at this guy. Are you for real? Are you a real human? Stop it, Miles. Stop it. Jackson Hawes. All right. All right. Monarchs of the game. Scattaboo. Ramro. They didn't completely leave you out in the cold. Scattaboo. Carter and Jackson. We got 1 pack left. Correct, Victorious. Correct. There. Oh. One pack to go. One mo pack to go. Higgins, Gibbs, Johnston, Taylor. We got a Cooper Kupp. Oh, we got a redemption. Cooper Kupp out of 275. Caleb Johnson, TJ Sanders. George Kittle, Marvin Mims on the refractor, and here we go, folks. Redemption time. I haven't gotten a whole lot of these out of this signature so far. This is not very many anyways. Tim, we're about to find out, bro. Topps redemption card. Congratulations. You are due to receive a veteran class autograph. Variation red lava parallel. I think that's is red out of 25 in this. I'd have to look at, I can't remember. It's different in this product. Is it out? No, not in this product, Booner. It's different in signature for some reason. It's not out of 5. It's something else. I just can't remember. It might be 25, Chad. I'd have to go look, but I know it's different in this specific product. Of Max Crosby for the Raiders, because Battleborn can't stop, won't stop Rockefeller Records style. Because he came to get down. That's right, he came to get down. Bro, it's insane. At this point, it's uncanny. Tim, a little bit. Just a little bit. This is a little bit. All right. And I don't watch the next break because they're probably going to show up. Because that's how it usually happens. All right. Recap time, and then I will do a roll call for what's off the board. Hey, Tay. Good morning. What kind of mischief are you getting into today, madam? Recap. Tell him, Bingo. You tell him. Okay. All right. Recap, then roll call, and then we have a Shop the Stand winner as well. And we'll do that as soon as I get the next break on the table. Okay? But I got a recap to do first. Gibbs, Marvin Mims Jr., Bowers, Ursary out of 100, Hawes, Muhammad out of 150, Samuel, Warner, Robinson out of 249, Daniels, Hunter out of 175, London, Tua, Penix, Achan, Dart Base, Bryce Young rare, Hamilton, Barkley, Geno Smith out of 150, Lambjack, Barkley, Tua Patch out of 149, Brashard Smith. What in the best rodeo there, Alexis? Old boy out of 199, Jacobs. Joe Andreessen for the Bills out of 249. That's nasty, bro. That's nasty. JJ McCarthy, Terry McLaurin, DK Metcalf, Shuck Base, Kincaid for the Bills, Worthy, Mayfield, Chris Jones, and Cam Ward. They've been around for a minute, Ramro. Those were in last year's, so they people know them. Yeah, Gil, I just pulled 4 more. That's all. 4 more 101 Drake Mays this morning. So no biggie. Kind of just a regular morning. I know, Alexis. I know. It's all my fault. It's just blame me. It's my fault. Out of 150, Achan, Daniels, Marvin Harrison Jr., Cam Chancellor, Jalen Carter out of 250, Sewell, Ward Base, Pearsall, Jay Jettas was out of 299, Chase Brown out of 249, Purdy, Genty, Rogers and Williams, Achan and Dart, Brees Hall, Jalen Hurts out of 99. Shadur on the refractor. Chase Brown, Shadur, and DK out of 249. We had Luther Burden out of 149 on the patch. We had 275 Mike Evans. We've got Bayshall Tootin. Achan on the patch auto out of 199 for the Fins. Out of 275 Cup. I thought you'd like that, Alexis. I did. Justin Herbert out of 250. Jalen Hurts. Colston Loveland, Sean McVay out of 249, Pat Bryant, Matthew Golden on the Rose. Here, just so you can see it. It's kind of hard to see without something back there. It's a good-looking card, though. Then we had the Lad McConkey out of 10, 10 out of 10, bookend. Ashton Genty. We had the Max Crosby Redemption. I believe red is out of 25 in that product. We had the Monarchs of the Game short print for the Giants. It is Scattaboo. Out of 50, Myles Garrett. Out of 10, LeVar Arrington, first on print. Tyler Warren and Tyler Warren. Good luck. And I just went with my gut on that one. You guys know I don't typically like running breaks back to back. I'm going with my gut on this one. I'm going with my gut. So there's no way out. There's no way out. Let's take that down. I wish, Kelsey. We don't. Unfortunately, we don't control when those happen. Let's do Topps Finest. We're gonna do Topps Finest. Sometimes they're there and sometimes they're not, Kelsey. But the good news, considering, now I'll just say this: for this particular break, with what's in it, I don't think there's a bad price on the board. I don't, even the lower teams that. From the highest to the lowest, I don't think anybody doesn't make sense. Empty box. Not in this break. Not in this one. Tootin. Jacob May. Jahmyr Gibbs. That's right, Ramro. You know what those are. You've got a couple. Saquon Barkley. Shadur on the rare. Drake May out of 250 for the Pats. Look away, Ramro. Look away. Daniels, May, and Jackson Smith and Jigba. That's a good start. Move this up just a bit. It's too close to the back here. No, you don't, Jaden. Who do you think you are? You think you just get everything, huh? No, sir. Kyle Williams, Matthew Golden, Quinshon Judkins, Jackson Dart Base, Matt Stafford, Brock Bowers Refractor, Matthew Golden Rare out of 125. Harrison, Stafford is numbered to 150 for the Rams. We'll take that, Johnny. And Scattaboo Base. I told y'all, this is the break right here. This is the one. This is the combo of champions. Two packs in, and I'm feeling pretty good about all this. There's still 4 hobbies sitting over there. Oh, it's going down. That's right. It's going down. And if you just so happen to miss out on this one, don't fret. The same exact breaks in the shop right now. We're doing it again. TJ Watt, Michael Williams and Trey Harris. We got Travis Hunter with a Caleb Johnson. Jack Besh on the X-Fractor. Colston Loveland out of 325. There you go, Bears. Smith, Samuel, Kamara. Look at you, bro. Look at you. Look at you, Joe. You're just gonna get all the Colston Lovelands, huh? You're getting them all. They're all yours. Nobody else. Nobody else. Just you. Only you. Shitter, Will Campbell, Jalen Hurts, Jamar Chase, Ashton Genty, Drake London on the Refractor, CJ Stroud Rare for the Texans out of 99. There you go, Jake. Bo Nix, X-Fractor Lad McConkey going to Ramro and Stephon Diggs. It is. You're right. You're not fibbing. You're not fibbing at all. I'm here for it. We haven't even gotten all the way through a box yet, and we haven't hit an auto, and there's 2 packs left. I think we should just stop here. We'll just stop here. We won't rip the rest of it. We'll just imagine what's in the other boxes. We'll just be like, oh, there could be, or this could be in there. Who knows, you know? We'll just stop right here, all right? Okay. Chase Brown, Jonathan Taylor, Javonte Williams. It's a legend auto. Jackson Dart Base, Caleb Williams, Josh Allen, David Montgomery on the Refractor. We got a rare Egbuka and our legend auto. Finest Greats. What a great he is. If you didn't know, this boy was nasty. Mike Allstott for the Bucks going to BB. Look at old boy. Look at him. You ain't messing with that guy. You ain't got moves like him. Well, you know, sometimes. Yeah, you didn't want to see that guy. No, you didn't. Nope. There wasn't a linebacker out there that was excited about Mike Allstott heading his way. CeeDee Lamb, Travis Kelce, Tom Brady, Brock Purdy, Mason Graham. We got a rookie. Bengal, Shemai for the Bengals. What do we got right here? Oh, okay. Jamar Chase out of 150. Double up Bengals. Jackson Dart base, Malik Neighbors, and Joshua Allen. No, it's the same break. Yeah, it's just that what's pinned, it's what we're ripping right now. It's the same break. Yeah, you don't want to see Mike Allstott. No, you don't. Not even a little bit. Not even a smidgen. And that's the new word of the day. Smidgen. Oh, Miggs is in the house. Now, where do I want to go from here? I'm going to open the Prism No Huddle. I'm going to open the Prism No Huddle. The Bengals are you. Unless I've had an error, it's you, bro. Good morning, Miggs. And then we'll do Prism No Huddle first, and then I'll decide what's next. One more football break pinned at the bottom of your screen. We have officially hit the witching hour, which is fine. It's okay. It happens every day. Empty box. Actually, you know what? I can do something real quick to maybe help you guys. Let me do that real quick. Give me 1 second. Because it's the witching hour. And we need to get something in there, you know, like a givey. Only 4 squads off the board in the next one. That's it. Just 4. There's only 4 off the board. That's it. Here. They've been kind of quiet today. They're due. They're due. They're due to hit. Uh-oh, Jeef went in there and got his boys. Well, we're going to do that. We're going to do that, but we got to get through the next break that I put up there. But that's what'll be after it. But we can't do anything until that's done. Yeah, we can't do anything with 28 teams left on the board. I can't. I'm sorry. My hands are tied. Mayberry, I got to come up with something a little bit different than that one from yesterday. Well, I'll come up with something, but I didn't have time to do it yesterday, so we won't. I can't do baseball today. But there's a givey popping up in your upper left-hand corner for the next break. I'll get it. It was I can make an adjustment, Mayberry. Adunzi, McKinney, Blue, Connerly, Michael Williams for the Niners out of 125, and some base, and yes, all cards ship, even the base. Not today, Brando. Not today. I got to make an adjustment, bro. Just give me 1 day to fix it, okay? Please. Davis, Robinson, Winston, Geno Stone out of 99. What just happened? Jason Yo. You got Curtis Rourke. Auto style. It's the best card I've pulled all day. You can't mess with that. Look at that. And you know what? He's a quarterback, and he only has 1.5 arms. Do you see that? That's special. That's not easy to do, folks. Uh-oh. Jason, only if you mean it. If you want it, it's yours. But only if you mean it. Chris Godwin, Cam Jordan, and Steve Spurrier. It's make no mistake, it's yours. I will gladly add it to the rack of Rourke's. Aurelio, there's a givey going on. Just because you put it in the chat does not mean that it comes through. Just so you know. Just because you can see it in the chat doesn't mean that it shows on my end. So try again. I'm sure it's something about the Cardinals. Come on now. Curtis Rourke, Omarion Hampton. Josh Allen on the disco. RJ Harvey on the variation disco. And base. You're in Hawaii, Juan. Uh-oh. Chillin'. What did he ask, Jake? DK Metcalf, Quinshawn, Will Johnson, DK Metcalf, Van Ginkel, and base. Oh, what does first on print mean? Well, that's not worth getting all hot and bothered in the chat about. I'm getting ignored. We need a little something a little bit better than that. Benson, Moore, Shuck base, Egbuka base, Matthew Golden not base out of 99. Travion on the variation. Kid Reporter, James and Rattler. Yeah, really, it's got to be. If you're going to get if you're going to get genuinely like all hot and bothered, if you're going to get all hot and bothered, we need something a little bit better than that. Don't get mad about something simple like that. It needs to have a little bit more panache to it, a little bit more substance. If that makes sense. And if your goal was to get my attention, it worked. Sneed, Jefferson, Tyler Warren, Patty Surtain out of 75. Tet, Hertz, Favre, and Lattimore. That's fine. It's okay. You could. This is what I'd say, Aurelio. Next time, wait till there's no givey. Wait till there's no givey and then ask your question again. Because right now I just see 30 different win the Jets. Just like y'all. DK, Graham, Minka for the Dolphins out of 99. Look at this gent right here. Prismatic, Sean Taylor for the Commanders going to Blake. Kid Reporter and base. Oh, he's talking it up again. Yeah, pretty much every team's still there. Cardinals, all those teams are still there. McFadden, Will Campbell, Thornton, Josh Simmons, Caleb Williams. Aurelio, you got to keep up, bro. Look, you got to keep up. You better shape up. All right? No, I'm going to keep you on your toes. That I promise. If nothing else. That's right, Drew. Win them Jets. Let's get it, Juan. Is that redemption? We got redemption. Barron, Mertz, Bland for the Cowboys. And let's see what this Prism No Huddle redemption is. Good luck. 2025 Panini Prism Rookie Autographs Prism No Huddle. So it's the right product. Out of 334. Campbell for the Eagles, adding a little bit more to that PC, G. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. What's up, nation? Brees Hall, Arroyo, Will Howard, Justin Fields for the Jets out of 75 going to Jeff the Car Guy. Patty Mahomes for the Chiefs going to Jason. And some base. Well, hello, nation. What up, dog? I feel like I don't see you anymore. I feel like, I don't know, something else is going on out there, nation. Are you okay? Is everything okay? Are you all right? Is he over? Is that what it is? He's over us. He's had enough. He had his fill. He was like, all right, well, it was fun. It was a nice ride. We had a good time. Now Nation spends his days sitting on the beach and playing backgammon. Let's do Topps Chrome. I don't know, Johnny. What does it say? What does it say on it? Empty box. That's in July. Waddle, Slay, Campbell, and Tesla. You got Myers, Bond, Bowers, and Maffa. It's Jahad Campbell for the Eagles. Phillips, Delpit, Rob Gronkowski, and Turner. Gibby for the Jets in the next break, and I don't know. I'll answer that question momentarily. Hang on. What in the world is that? What is that? Confused. Hang on. There it is. Okay, I couldn't see the break anymore. 24 teams remain. Sorry, I couldn't see it anymore. Sweat, Walker, Cam Ward on the refractor, and Eamon Worry. Welcome back, Lauren. Or were you here the whole time? I don't know. Could be. Possibly. Who knows? It's possible. Anything's possible. And the Jets give you is for the break pinned at the bottom of your screen right now. Vita Vea, Walker, Brian Thomas Jr. out of 199 for the Jaguars. Scattaboo. Oh, they'll do that. St. Brown, Judy, Warren, and Higgins. They've been known to do that. Maya, good morning. Or good afternoon, I guess I should say. Well, it's morning for me still. Barely, but it still is. Hey, look, it's another Colston Loveland going to J. Fred. Who knew? Nate Wiggins and Jalen Walker. Oh, no, it's Lou. Oh, Lou. Lou, when was the last time you got into a break, Lou? It's been 3 years, 4 years. Danny, I don't even want to talk about all the deeds you hit last night. It's none of my business. It's none of my business. And congratulations. Oh, and the Knicks came back and got a W. Yes, they sure did. Vikings, Harrison Smith, Chris Jones, and Trey Amos. Oh, I know it is, Lou. I know it is. You ready to lose in fantasy football this year, bro? Because I'm going to win it this year. I won it the year before. Or I was going to. We split. Nakua, Paris Johnson out of 75, Zay Flowers, and Devin Neal. I like the vibe this box has right now. I'm just saying. No, it's not because I pulled a Paris Johnson. I'm just saying. It's got me a feeling. Mims, Tucker, Kelsey, Monungai. Roshan. It's Rourke again. Bro, you're getting all kinds of Rourkes. Tom Brady on the Legends of the Gridiron and Emory Jones Jr. Tom Brady. 3 minutes left on the Jets, Gibby. Van Ginkel, Warner, Latu, and a Shuck base. Oh, no, with 24 teams left, yeah, there's definitely somebody good in there. I don't doubt that. I don't know who's left, but I know somebody good is. I guess you'd have to check in the shop to find out. I don't know. McCaffrey, Allen, Malik, Edwards. Bruh. Good morning, bro. Ingram, Lamb, Love, Burden. Luther Burden III, Esquire. Aaron Rodgers, Scattaboo. Tyrone Tracy Jr. and a little Tet action. It's okay. We'll take a Tet base. I mean, come on, man. Panditica chilling in the wings out there. Young, Ayuk, Burden again, and Porter. Smith, Tua, Henry, Harmon. Hey, just living life. Williams, Raiders. Might be our auto. Nick Scorton. George Kittle. Ashton Genty out of 275 on the auto for the Raiders. Going to J-Wham. Hey, J-Wham. Hey. Hey. Hey, bro.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Onward we go. Wirfs, Morrison, Montana, and LaQuint Allen Jr. And one pack left. He has, Joe. Higbee, Allen, Hill, and Hawes. Well, all right, Topps Chrome. I mean, at least you gave us a good auto, but I was expecting one of them short prints. I was. In my mind, I was like, we're going to get one. Didn't happen. Select Hobby is next, and then we will end with Signature. Nation, would you stop? How about if I shaved? Wait till I shave. You guys just wait. I'm gonna shave. I'm gonna go to Men's Warehouse. I'm gonna buy a nice snazzy suit. I'm gonna shave and I'm gonna put gel in my hair. And then one morning I'm just gonna be here. And then you're gonna have to figure out what's happening in your life. That's right. There'll be questions you'll have to answer for yourself. Caleb Johnson. RJ Harvey on the RPA out of 199. Okay. Okay. You'll like the way you look, I guarantee it. Kenneth Walker III, Sanders, and Jonah. And I have to be straightforward and serious the whole break. Oh, no. That's a lot to ask. Okay. And I know you guys aren't going to just let that stand. I know you're just not going to be like, nah, we won't give him a hard time. Cam Ward, Julio Jones on the tie-dye for the Falcons out of 25. Ty. Jackson Dart, Refract, or Silver, and Simmons. That was a good pack. Nice, Caleb. Congrats. And I'll be... No, I can't do that to you guys. I can't show up here look clean shaven and gel in my hair and suits. Everybody's brains would explode. You couldn't handle it. It's too much to take at once. So maybe I'll do it incrementally. Maybe I'll wear a suit, and then maybe some other time the next week I'll shave. But you couldn't take all at once. If I did all those things combined, people would just shut down. Your brains couldn't handle it. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is. Derek Stingley, Savion Williams, James Pierce Jr., Reed, and Patty Mahomes. That's right, Rogue. Bateman, Merritt, Fields, Ward, and Savion. Not to mention, you would get absolutely nothing done that day at all. You'd just be right in your phone, mesmerized. It's AJ Green, Amarian Hampton, Shuck, Travion. What's up, Herman? Good morning, bro. And Jalen Royals. We still have another hobby in this. It's Signature Jumbo. Evan Brown out of 399. Mullins, Judkins, a nice Larry Fitzgerald for the Cardinals, and Jonathan Taylor. I don't know why, but I think it's a dual patch gold. Williams, Komet. This will go to the more expensive team. Cam Ward, Jags and Steelers. Oh, that's actually a sick one. I'm sorry, Steelers. Who got the Steelers? Ramro. I'm sorry, bro. Jags are a little bit more in this. CK. This goes to CK. And this is actually probably the coolest duel that I've seen. Jalen Ramsey, and he's on the Jags and the Steelers, and it's 7 out of 10. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. He was at the Knicks game last night. Shuck. Jalen Royals out of 75. Knicks, Besh, and Jamar Chase. The Shuckster. Rashid Shadeed out of 25 on the tie-dye for the Saints. Marks, Chancellor, A.J. Brown, Brock Purdy. Demetrius Knight Jr., Travion Henderson, Acha. There he is. It's Ty Felton. We were due for that. Ty Lumpy. You got a little Ty Felton action. It's poetic almost. Oh, man, I pulled so many good of those soup. I pulled a lot. Brooks and Chambers. I'm not exactly sure, Amber. That's something you'd have to direct message the account. Direct message 238. Jonathan Taylor, Warner, Chancellor, Hurts. I know we do something similar, but I don't know about that specific one. I don't know. Well, hello, Green Bay. Matthew Golden out of 35 for the Pack. That is Llama, Stewart, Jalen Hurts, Bo Nix, and Shuck. Absolutely, Amber. Now, what did somebody say? I forgot what somebody said before that. Gucci in the next one? I can't see what's left. I know it's not even halfway yet, so there should be somebody decent in there. It's 16, so half the teams are left. I can't see what teams are left right now, so I couldn't give you a... I'm going to take a quick gander here. Bucks or Panthers, and I don't know what you're looking at, so Bucks or Panthers. I'm fishing no baseball today. Hopefully tomorrow. I got to readjust that break. I got to readjust that break. So hopefully tomorrow, but not today. I need a day in between break for baseball and see what I can come up with. I am going to do WWE after that football break that's down there pinned fills. I'm going to do WWE. We got Cosmic back in, so we need to get into some of that. Rural's like, not Panthers. I mean, if you want to go for an easier team, you don't have to go for those. If you're going for an easier team, that's what I'm saying. I don't ever know what the price point is, depending on who's looking at it. I would probably lean towards Ravens. Maybe the Seahawks. Alec Pierce. Brian Thomas Jr., Jalen Waddle. Nick Lachey's brother, Luke. I don't know if he is or not. He could be. Jack Sawyer out of 150. Steeler Acha. Caleb Johnson. Xavier Worthy Refractor. Ashton Genty. Old Boy. And Jalen Royals. I see you, Gucci. I got you. We're going to find out, aren't we? The 19th, Indy. The 19th. And yes, we will be doing quite a bit of Cosmic. I'm super excited about that. There's a good chance that Mr. and Mrs. may have to come in here and wheel me out of the room because I might not stop ripping it. You don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Either way, you guys will be entertained. Either way. Morgan, I haven't pulled him yet. Mayfield, TJ Watt, Mike Evans, Shuck. Bro, you're getting bits and pieces, but not the big Magilla. Like they're accumulating as we go through the break. Jalen Warren out of 250. We got an upside down auto for the Falcons. Drake London for the Falcons out of 150. We take those. Ty. We also have Phil Maffa, Alec Pierce, Shamar, and Paul Jr. Yeah, you're like they're accumulating. Nothing with any like big like yeah, but they're stacking up. They're piling up all together. I don't think we've seen the best auto out of this box yet. I could be wrong. It might be Drake London, but I don't think it will be. What's up, Austin? Reed, Jettas, Aaron Rodgers, Omari and Hampton. We've got Travion out of 275. Titans. Bandit. DK for the Titans out of 225. We also had Fannin Jr., Cam Ward on the class icons, Collins, and Jalen Milroe. Austin, that's spectacular. Do me a favor. Hold on. I want to be in the moment. Here, I'm gonna follow you, Austin. I just followed you. Take a screenshot and send it to me. Let's see what you're seeing, Austin. Let's see what you're seeing. I want to see what you're seeing. No, it's a good autoville. I did say that. I said it. I corrected myself. I said it could be, but I don't think it will be. Omari and Hampton on the Chrome rookie. And one more to go. I'll do a recap of this, and then I'll do a roll call for the next break, whatever may be off the board. I think we're over halfway or close to it. Max Crosby, Debo, Jerry Jeudy, Alfred Collins. Out of 225, it is Mitchell Evans, and our last auto of the box. Let's see what team it is. All right, it's Falcons again. So there's no way. Drake London won. Kobe Bryant for the Falcons. Kyle Williams. Oh, a little surprise on the rose. Travion Henderson. So you can actually see it. Pretty cool, Jaden. Somebody just got a Kobe Bryant auto, Caden. Oh my goodness. Out of a football. What's going on? And then the last two were Kyle Williams and Ted. Not bad, but I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I don't usually say this. I don't usually say this. The next break's going to be better. It's the same break, but it's going to be better. Watch. Uh-oh, Austin, here we go. Now we're talking. I want to see what Austin's seeing. Austin, I don't see it. I followed you, Austin. You just need to follow me back. I don't have a private account. All right, let's do that. Let's do that, and let's do this. Recap time. There was some good stuff in there. Yes, there was. But I just got me a feeling. My gut is telling me that there's going to be something else kind of nastier in that break. And the only reason I say that really is because I know it's an identical break. There was nothing wrong with this one. I just got this feeling that might have a little bit more panache. Okay, we've got Evans out of 225, Hampton, Shuck, Warren out of 250, Worthy, Genty, Taylor, Royals out of 75, Evan Brown out of 399, Larry Fitzgerald, Dart, Shuck, Wiggins, Simmons, Shuck, Dart, London, Dart, and Brock Bowers. Oh, Stash House, he's just chilling. I mean, it's not like you're just supposed to do stuff all the time on your honeymoon. You're supposed to enjoy yourself. You're supposed to sit there and look at the mountains and drink coffee and let Primo entertain you. Matthew Golden out of 125. Caleb Williams. Geno Stone out of 99. Shadur on the rare. Harrison Smith. Jackson Dart. Michael Williams out of 125. Jamar Chase out of 150. Egbuka on the rare. CJ Stroud out of 99. Brian Thomas Jr. out of 199. Cam Ward. Justin Fields out of 75. Patty Surtain out of 75. DK Metcalf. Lad McConkey. Colston Loveland out of 325. RJ Harvey on the variation. Drake May out of 250. Stafford's out of 150. Patty Mahomes Fractal Disco. Sean Taylor Prismatic Disco. And Shamar Stewart on the auto. We have Shuck. We have Hertz. We have Ward. We have Walker. Tom Brady. Colston Loveland out of 299. We had Campbell on the redemption for the Eagles. Matthew Golden out of 35. Ty Felton. Harold Fannin Jr. Travion Henderson out of 275. Jack Sawyer out of 150. Scattaboo. Paris Johnson out of 75. RJ Harvey on the RPA out of 199. Caleb Johnson auto. Kobe Bryant auto for the Falcons. And Tet on the disco. We've got Matthew Golden out of 99. Josh Allen. Rashid Shadeed on the tie-dye for the Saints. DK out of 225. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, Ramro? It's like, oh, like it was all through that break. Jalen Ramsey, gold, going to the Jags. I need to write that on there. Jags were a little bit more expensive in this break. Drake London out of 150. Travion on the variation disco. Travion on the rose short print. You have Julio Jones on the tie-dye for the Falcons. Mike Allstott for the Bucks. And Ashton Genty out of 275 yellow lava auto for the Raiders. Good luck. We're starting with finest. We're starting with finest. We're starting with finest, I said. No, it's pinned. WWE's pinned right now. Right this very instant. It's not hiding. It's there. It's not faking you out. It's not doing spin moves or anything like that. It's there. It's pinned right now. Empty box. Some looky-loo, Mayberry. I don't know who it was. But I set them straight. Yes, I did. Colston Loveland. Luther Burden. Egbuka. Leonard. Milrow. Max Crosby rare. Cortland Sutton out of 250. Odunze, Irving, and Waddle. He might have. He's done weirder things. Judkins, Dart, Stafford. Ooh, we got a freshman auto. Will Anderson Jr. Jackson Smith and Jigba. Matthew Stafford. We've got Brock Bowers out of 325. Rare DK Metcalf. And on the freshman auto, Matthew Golden for the pack. That is bruh. Nice hit, bro. Nice hit, bro. Uh-oh, Clips came out of nowhere and got somebody in that WWE. Just out of nowhere. Just bam. Clips is here. Make way. Herbie, Connor, Jacobs, Lamb. We got a numbered legend auto, it looks like. Hutch, Cam Wood, Jalen Milrow. For the Bucks, Mike Evans, rare out of 99. And out of 99 on the finest greats, it's Okoye, isn't it? Christian Okoye for the Chiefs, going to Jason. Not bad. Golden and Okoye out of 99. Okay. I can live with that. Taylor, Evans, Watt, Michael Williams, Trey Harris, Ashton Genty, X-Fractor, Travis Kelce out of 200, Daniels, Burrow, and Tua. The Nigerian Nightmare. Tom Brady, Brock Purdy, Mason Graham, Kyle Williams, Matthew Golden, Patty Mahomes on the refractor, Burrow on the refractor, Kelce, out of 150, Tua, and Peyton Manning. No, Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning. Appreciate you hopping in the WWE, Mike. Hunter, Caleb Johnson, Shadur, Will Campbell, Hurts, Leonard, Jordan Love on the refractor, Jordan Love, X-Fractor Hunter, and Quinshawn Judkins to end it out. Is Peyton Manning. He's painting. He's painting right now. Peyton Manning. All right, let's do no huddle. Omaha. Four. Well, three now because I'm opening this one. Blake, I don't know if are you in? I don't think you're in this one, Blake. I don't think. Myers, Craig, Gordon, Thomas, Jalen Milrow out of 125. Not bad. Not bad. Not in this one you don't, Blake. Bland, Jaworski, and Lofton. I think that was the one prior to this. I didn't even realize they were both upside down. Van Ginkel and Stafford, Lambert, Cam Kinchins out of 99. Jalen Royals on the auto for the Chiefs. And, you know, some base. It's just some base. That's all. It's just a little bit of base. What do you want me to do? There's some base in there. Okay? All right? Lambjack, Ewers, Dylan Sampson, Coupe de Jean, Travis Hunter on the variation disco for the Jags. That's Bandit. That's Bandit. And a Coupe de Jean to boot. A Coupe de Jean. 1,200. Noni, 1,200. Still, James, Revel Jr., Jaden Reed, Tyler Warren. 1,200. That's the share goal. So your best bet is to focus on the likes, probably. Kinchins, Allen, Simmons, Carter, Tyleek out of 99. Trey Harris on the variation for the Charges. And just some base, that's all. C-Mac with a little Trey Harris action. And old Tyleek for them Lions. Surprise, surprise. Gibbs, Ward, Higgins, Christian Benford out of 25 for the Bills, going to user. Jaden Daniels, Fractal, Disco, and base. Out of 25. Yeah. Bo, Sweat, Williams. Out of 75, Honey Badger for the Saints. Aaron Jones. Burra, Monungai, Pierce Jr., Brett Favre out of 99. Cam Ward on the disco for Steven, Kid Reporter, and the base. Becky. Chop, Booker, Terrence Ferguson, Quinn Ewers, Joshua Hines Allen for the Jags. Little Quinn Ewers action. Oh, yeah. A slap at the base. Ivan Pace. We got another redemption. Kyle Williams. Devin Neal. Tyreek Hill. These should all be base. And they are. All right, behind Tyreek Hill. Rookie autographs. Prism No Huddle. Card 337. Josh Simmons. Is that Cardinals? Is that right? I don't know why that's giving me a hard time. I think it's Cardinals. Chiefs, that's who it is. Thank you, Steven. That's who it is. That's exactly who it is. Thank you. I don't know why that wasn't coming to me right there. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? It's very redemption. Or it's very very random redemption. It definitely is. But that will be the Chiefs. And we're going to go on to another box here. Let's do Topps Chrome Hobby. The other red team. Josh Simmons, Jeff. Empty. Favorite food entree. I don't know. Whatever. Yoshivash Smith. For the Cowboys out of 25, orange. Emmitt Smith. Going to Herman. And Besh, there you go, Herman. I wouldn't say I have a favorite entree. I don't think I have a favorite. Cheeseburger. Odunzi. Burke. Young. Pierce Jr. Nelson. Neal. Devin Neal's been showing up all morning. Bucky Irving and Malachi Starks. Oh, Miggs. Oh, boy. In and out. Matthew Golden. In and out if I'm eating at the restaurant. Five Guys if I'm ordering it and having it brought to me. Texans. Woody Marks. Jaquavius Woody Marks. First time I've seen it spelled out that way. Luke. Cam Wood. Campbell. Faltanu. Monungai. Dak Prescott out of 199 and Woody Marks. Yeah, it's in and out if I'm there. If I'm ordering it to be, brought or something along those guys, or along those lines, definitely Five Guys. Johnson, Latu, Newbin, Booker. Oh, Billy B. There's always a Billy B out there, folks. Owens and Tootin. Just know that if you put the right words together, there will be a Billy B out there waiting for it to happen. And we'll seize that moment every time. JPJ, Trent McDuffie, Odunzi, and Ty Felton. Goff, Bosa, Tim Brown, Alec. Yeah, we hit an uptown, Derek. It was Terrell Davis. Johnson, Jalen Waddle out of 75, DeAndre Hopkins, and Billy Bowman Jr. Diami Brown, Jonu Smith, Jamar Chase, and JT. Alt, Eamon Worry, Amon-Ra, Castro. Addison, Lazard, Mixon, Campbell. O2, McConkey, Herbert, and Morrison. Clark, Smith, Harrison Jr., and Riley Leonard. Davis, Cup out of 150, Palmer, and Cam Ward. Cam what? Sweat, Komet, Jackson Dart Refractor, and another Rourke. Another Rourke. Rourke's been all over the place today, folks. Rourke's been everywhere. Verse, Brown, Lewis, and Bond. right. Now we got 2 boxes left, but let me do something prior to that. Because I think we've got like 3 wrestlers off the board right now or something like that. I need to do something to try and boost that up a little bit because there's 50 wrestlers in there right now. Hang on. No, there's no such thing as too many Rourkes. You're right. Putting a Givey in there. It's Asuka. There she is. All right, we're going to continue on with Select. Michael Williams. Colston Loveland for the Bears. It's Jake again out of 149 on the Acha. It's Jake again. Russell Wilson, Will Johnson, and Jay Jetta. CeeDee Lamb. Demetrius Knight for the Bengals on the tie-dye. I think the Bengals have hit in every break today. Carter, Ashton Genty, and Ashton Genty. The Bengals have hit in every single break. Whether it be an auto or a tie-dye or whatever it might be, but they have hit in every break. Ray Lewis, Maffa, DeAndre Swift, Young, and Johnson. Sorrell, Adunze, Wood, Smith, and Jalen Walker. Ricky Pearsall, Harrison Butker. We got another gold. It's the case hit too, I think. I'm not positive. But it kind of looked like it. It's either that or it's a score select insert. One of the two. Connerly Jr. It's an insert. My bad. I take it back. But it's out of 10. It's a Jag. Brian Thomas Jr. 8 out of 10 for the Jags. Gold edition. Going to Bandit. Going with your bad self, Bandit. And Michael Williams. Charles Woodson, Jonah, Golden, Bigsby and Williams. Devin Neal on the tie-dye. Devin Neal, have yourself a day, bro. Ray Davis, Miles Sanders. No one will forget Devin Neal after this day. Travis Hunter and Van Ginkel. Because dude has been everywhere. He's been everywhere. He's been everywhere, Ramro. He's been everywhere. Kyle McCord out of 149. Makuba, Travis Hunter, Jalen Hurts, and Harold Fanon. He's the new Rourke. Yes, confirmed. I said it this morning, and then he backed it up. He proved everything that I said right. Tyler Warren, Chase Brown, Jaden Daniels on the patch out of 99 for them Manders. Going to Iowa, Dad. Nice little 3-color patch there. He's a little bit thicker than the other ones. Okay. Oh, don't worry. He's still Rourke's still showing up. He didn't disappear. Tej Johnson, Joe Burrow, Najee. out of 249. Wilson, Neighbors, and Hunter Henry. Appreciate you hopping in that WWE Fresh Coast. WWE's pinned at the bottom of your screen. It's a half case of Cosmic with a Sapphire. So, yeah. And there's obviously some wrestlers are a little bit more difficult to, oh my goodness. Ashton Genty on the tie-dye for the Raiders. Llama. But there's a lot of wrestlers in there that are fairly easy to get to. Even some of the well-known names in that. T.O., Jomai, Stroud, Godwin. It appears so, D. Maybe we can get a fourth right here. Odunzi, Spencer Rattler, Ty Felton, out of 49 for the Vikings. May like the month. Here you go, May. May. Tua, and James Conner. We got one box left. It is signature. And then all I've got left for you guys is WWE. I'm sorry, that's all I got. That's it. They've got Planetary Pursuits. Pretty much every decent wrestler is relevant in that to a certain degree, but there are some wrestlers that have Planetary Pursuits and other short prints that others don't, so keep that in mind. Empty. You've got Cole Kmet, CJ Stroud, Jamar Chase, Jordan Birch, Jack Sawyer's out of 275. Our auto is upside down. Oh, Jeef. Oh, Jeef. Hi, Jeef. 24 out of 50, Jalen Hurts. Nice hit, bro. Nice hit. Cole Kmet, Aaron Rodgers, Paramount Pairings, Graham, and Genty. Nico. Lambjack, Amon-Ra, Caden Prather. We got Colston Loveland out of 50 for the Bears. Nice. And our auto upside down for the Bucks. Egbuka for the Bucks going to BB. Eamon Worry. Starcast. RJ Harvey for the Broncos. That's Fowler. Jackson and Rashard Smith. Not bad, mate. Not bad, mate. Yeah. We take those D's, yeah. Egbuka. And a Colston Loveland to boot. $43 out of $50. Yes, we do. Addison, Love, Jettas, Ellick, Caleb out of 150. That's kind of cool with the logo back there. Baltimore, 2 out of 5, Malachi Starks. Joe Boo did tell you, didn't he? He told Battleborn, he's like, get the Ravens. You're going to get a card out of 5. That's what Joe Boo sounds like when he's telling you stuff. 2 out of 5, Malachi Starks. Nico, Bonix, Green, and Helm. Kyle's heard the whispers of Joe Boo before. All right, 1 pack left. And then I'll do a recap. And then all I've got is WWE, folks. That's what we got. Detroit went silent on us, Boone. Like they do in real life. Smith, Rodgers, Debo, Josh Simmons, Carson Swessinger out of 275. And for the Browns, Carson Swessinger, 3 out of 5 rookie auto. What a box. Are you kidding me? 2, 3 out of 5s. There's only 5 of these anywhere, and both of them were in the case. We'll take that, Griff. We have Eamon Worry, Jacobs, Mullins, and Pat Bryant. Okay, let me do a recap real quick of what just went down, and then I'll get WWE on the table. I got to open a case because that's what I'll have to do. Panini Dust got me. Panini Dust got me. Appreciate you, Steven. Panini Dust got me. All right. Jamar Chase. Najee Harris is out of 249. McCord is out of 149. Hurts, Lamb, Genty, Komet, Tim Brown. Chiefs redemption was Josh Simmons, Tyreek Hill, Josh Hines Allen, Aaron Jones, Tyleek Williams out of 99, Riley Leonard and Jackson Dart. We had Travis Hunter. We had Tua out of 150. Genty, Honey Badger out of 75. Cam Kinchin's out of 99. Joe Burrow, Max Crosby, Sutton out of 250. Love, Kelsey out of 200. Bowers, Jaden Reed, Coop DeJean, Patty Mahomes. Mike Evans on the rare out of 99. Metcalf rare. Cam Ward, Dak Prescott out of 199. Benford out of 25. Trey Harris on the variation rookie. You have Tyler Warren. Jalen Royals on the auto. Quinn Ewers. Brett Favre out of 99. Daniels. Travis Hunter on the variation. Jalen Milroe out of 125. Caleb Williams out of 150. Nico Collins. Ty Felton out of 49. Jaden Daniels out of 99. Demetrius Knight Jr. tie-dye out of 25. Monungai. Bo Nix. Egbuka auto. Joe Burrow. Devin Neal out of 25 on the tie-dye. Jackson Dart. Cooper Kupp out of 150. Waddle out of 75. Swessinger out of 275. 2 out of 5 Malachi Starks auto for the Ravens. 3 out of 5 Carson Swessinger Defensive Rookie of the Year for the Browns. Woody Marks out of 150 on the auto. Starcast RJ Harvey. Colston Loveland out of 50. Emmitt Smith out of 25. Brian Thomas Jr. Gold out of 10. Christian Okoye out of 99. Matthew Golden Freshman auto. Colston Loveland was out of 149. Genty on the tie-dye for the Raiders. And Jalen Hurts, 24 out of 50 for the Eagles. So a deed, another deed, and then there was a deed chilling. And this guy is kind of a deed. And then there was this guy, too. Another deedsman. There is a deed, and then there were 2 out of 5 deeds.
Oh, hi. Do you see that? Do you know what that is? Yes. That's a deed.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. This is break number 5726. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to let little Primo tell you a thing or two about YouTube.
Hi, if you're new to 238 Cards, welcome on in. It is break time. If for some reason you may not be able to see the break that you're in, like, life happens and you just don't have the time to watch this particular break, guess what? You have a place to go to watch the replay. It is YouTube, 238 Cards on YouTube. The most important thing you'll need is your break number. If you want to take the time to look and see who you have in the break as well, that will help, but the break number will get you to where you need to be. Have a great break, folks. I wonder what deeds we'll see today.
All right, good luck, everybody. That's right, I do, Ariana.
You already know. You already know. All right, it's rip time, folks. We got 5 hobbies to open. We're going to start with Cosmic. I probably will rip all the Cosmic and then end with Sapphire. Probably. I might mix it up, but you never know. Okay. Good luck, everybody. It is time. We've made it. Oh, let me get this off the screen, too, real quick. Hang on. Hang on 1 second. Let me unpin that, and let me pin... Oh, I didn't know those were in there. We'll pin that. That's a new addition to the shop. There's also some WWE or WNBA in there, it looks like. Whoa, now. People been asking for that. Like, there's WNBA in there, you guys. Y'all been asking for that for, man, I don't even know how long now. Quite a while. All right. Good luck. It's ripping time. Thank you, Kate. Good luck, everybody. And we'll either do this again tomorrow or Saturday or something. We're going to do some more WWE here in the future for sure. That's empty. Are we ready? You too, Michael. I'll see you tonight. Eric Rowan. The $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, Ravishing Rick Rude, and Grayson Waller. Okay. Okay. Ravishing Rick Rude. Break it down. Na 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 na. Mateo. We've got our nucleus. Paul Heyman. Oh boy. A little intense there, Paul. Io Sky on the nucleus. Yep, we take that. And Rusev. That's right, Kate. You got it. Carmen Petrovic. Jesse the Body Ventura. We got John Cena and CM Punk and Dion Lewis. And just so you guys know, man. Thank you, Mrs. Just so you guys know, these will go to the more expensive spot. So I know that John Cena was probably just a little bit more than CM Punk. And this is break 5726. All right, perfect. Now I've got a sheet with your names on it. We got Jade, Izzy Dame, Uriah Connors on the rookie. And out of 99, 7 out of 99, Xavier Woods. Okay. Okay. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. Akira, Ethan Page, Jay Uso, and Carmelo Hayes. Yeet. The Yeetster. I think that's a planet. I think. Joe Gacy. Jay Uso, 6 out of 10 on the Galaxy Greats. I told you. I told you. All right, now let's see what this is. I don't know what it is yet, but I'll find out here momentarily. Seth Rollins on the Mars Planetary Pursuit. Sure, why not? I told you. I told you. I did, I told you. The Brooklyn Brawler is not in this, DJ. He is not in this. This is a good start to a box. Jordan Grace, Jake the Snake Roberts, Undertaker and Kane, and Josh Briggs.
Heights, Walker, the Iron Sheik, and Nikolai Volkov, and Penta. I love Cosmic so much, I can't help it. Eddie Guerrero, Eric, Yokozuna out of 299. It is Cody Rhodes, 46 out of 299. Here, let's put old boy up here real quick. We'll move this over just a smidgen so we can see them all. All right, perfect. That's right. Austin Theory, Kit Wilson, Tiffany Stratton, Tyler Bate. Okay. Okay. Little Tiffany Stratton action. Nathan Frazier, Braun Breaker, Kevin Owens, and Blake Monroe. I think I need this. Hang on. I got the wrong one here. Let me fix this real quick. I don't need that one. I need this one. All right. That's better. Hey, did you know we got 4 more boxes to open of this? Tatanka, IRS, Cruz del Toro, and Brock Lesnar. Nikki Bella, R-Truth, AJ Styles, and Sid Vicious. That boy nasty. Skylar Ray on the rookie. Drew McIntyre out of 299. It's Roman Reigns and Brutus Creed. This is a good box. Yes, I've seen a lot of these boxes open, folks. This is a good one. Otis, Natalia, Braun Breaker, and Sami Zayn, and Ren Sinclair. Yeah, they good, all right. Madam Hale, Cruz del Toro, Chris Sabin, and Kane. He was your brother. You let him burn. Kari Sane, Zarya. We got Devon and Bubba Ray and Alistair Black. Trick Williams, Jay Uso. We got John Cena and Bray Wyatt and Javon Evans. And I know John Cena's more than that spot. I also know The Undertaker's more than Kane. But just so you know, when they're like that, that's how it goes. That's how it works. Whoever the most expensive spot was on that card in this break. Jensen, Randy Orton, out of 150, Gunther, and Uncle Howdy. Look at all this. Look at these people that we want to see on numbered cards and stuff. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Nikita Lyons, Ludwig Kaiser, Kevin Owens, and Kevin Owens, and Kevin Owens, and Kevin Owens. Now we've only got 3 more of those boxes to open, but let me get this base out of my way real quick. Hold on. Before it gets out of control here. Come on, base. Don't be like that. Be my friend. I know you're base, but it's okay. You can be base. It's all right. All right. That's better. Round 2. Fight. She's up there. She's right there. Empty. Empty. We believe in him. Joe Hendry. Julius Creed, Dom, and the Road Dog Jesse James. No, that one's not. No, it's not. Everything in the front row is except for the Planetary Pursuit and the Nucleus. Fry, Ivy Nile, Kendall Gray on the Miles Bourne on the Nucleus. Kofi Kingston, there she is. And Lexus King. This is an underrated card here. You hit an out of 10 of this, that's going to be pretty cool, in my opinion. That's an underrated card. William Regal, Joaquin, Fallon Henley out of 150, and Dragon Lee. Hulk Hogan, Aleister Black, and Damian Priest, and Lash Legend. Okay. 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 JC Jane. Sean Spears. Oh, this is one of the coolest cards in the set. This will go to Hulk Hogan's spot. Scott Hall, Hulk Hogan, and Kevin Nash on the NWO. That is definitely one of the coolest cards in this set on the Star Clusters. And Lucian Price. Becky Lynch, The Miz, Zarya, and Stacy Keibler. Let's get it, Herman. Let's get it. Roman Reigns, Sol Ruka, Stone Cold, and Bret Hart, and Diesel. Now I know Stone Cold's more than the Bret Hart spot. I don't question that. I know it is. El Grande Americano, Lola Vice, out of 99, Andre Chase, and X-Pac. What up, McShizzle McBizzle? For Rizzle. JD Madonna, The Godfather, Shawn Michaels, and Chris Sabin. Right? Piper. Stax Lorenzo, out of 299, Candice LeRae, and Tyra May Steele on the rookie. There's usually two out of 299s in these, in each box, usually. Talatonga rookie. There she is again, Madam Ripley. Jim the Anvil Neidhart, and Bret the Hitman Hart, and Bronson Reed. Now that will go to Bret Hart. That I do know. That will go to Bret Hart. Noam Dar, Triple H, Bianca Belair, and Mark Henry. Axiom, Sami Zayn, Lita and Trish Stratus, and Bronco Nima. That was quite the matchup back in the day right there. Kind of started it all, really. Like, legit. Not that that was the first female wrestlers ever, just of what it was about to turn into. Rey Mysterio, uh-oh. The Rock. Gunta. And Dom on the geocentric short print. We take those. Steve, based off of what I've seen, there's typically 3 in a case. I've seen more, but I feel like 3's a good standpoint, kind of like what I've seen the most. I've seen more in a case, but 3 feels like the standard. A nice hit for Dom there. Who got Dom, by the way? Who got Dom? Who did it? Clips. Clips don't ever miss, I swear. Rey Mysterio. Solo Sikoa. Nico Vance, Candice LeRae, and AJ Styles. Ivar, Naomi, Hulk Hogan, and Rowdy Piper, and Charlie Dempsey, who doesn't seem to know exactly what's going on ever, but there he is. Bubba Ray Dudley. Nia Jax. What do we got going on here? Okay, so it's like 5 wrestlers on this. Star Clusters, Joe Gacy, Eric Rowan, Uncle Howdy, Nikki Cross, and Dexter Loomis. And that is out of 99. Now, I'm not going to look this up, but I will tell you right now, whichever one of these people are in the most expensive spot, because there's going to be a lot. I don't think any of these people have their own spot. So that's who this will go to. Okay. Jason, if that's how much that spot was, then yeah, I don't think you really have much to worry about. I don't know. I don't have it right in front of me. But if that's what it is, then I think you're covered. I think you're covered. I don't think any other spot that has those people will be more than that. Jada Parker, Ray Phoenix out of 299. Sol Ruka, we take that. And Johnny Gargano. Uncle Howdy is probably going to take that one down if that's how much that spot was that he was in. Roxanne Perez, Tiffany Stratton, Damian Priest, and Finn Balor. All right, let's see an auto this time. That's what I say. Uncle Deeds? We're going to end with Sapphire. Empty. Eddie, where you at, bro? Damian Priest, Charlotte Flair, Cena and Orton, and Nikki Cross. Bray Wyatt, Asuka, Ludwig Kaiser, and Cody Rhodes. It's Ludwig. Ludwig Kaiser, yeah? Ja? Ludwig Kaiser. Seth Rollins, Alex Shelley, Drew McIntyre, and Mr. Perfect, also known as Kurt Hennig. Rikishi, Tyreek, Cruz del Toro out of 150, and Candice LeRae. That's true. Thrasher, DuPont, Randy Orton, Tonga, Loa. This is box 3, Texas. So we got one more, and then we got the Sapphire we're going to end with. Oh, boy. All right. Looks like a Sun, I think. Kiana James, Hulk Hogan, Galaxy Greats, and on the Sun, I believe. John Cena. Well, then. On the sun. Not too bad. Here, I don't like that. We're going to put him up there. I ain't about that glare. I ain't about that glare, man. Not yet, AO. Dunn, Stark. I mean, everything that I pulled's on the stand. Bret Hart and Cale Dixon. 2 planetary pursuits. The Dom Deed, Geocentric. Fresh Coast. Kalani Jordan, Liv Morgan, Xavier Woods. What? You ain't got nothing else to do, bro? You ain't got nothing else? All right. Time to go back to your corner. Time to go to timeout again. Look at that. He likes timeout. That's why he's doing it. He likes to sit in timeout. Cena, Zelina Vega, L.A. Knight, and Mr. Perfect out of 299. Claudia, just a Galaxy Greats insert and the base. Nothing, you know what I'm getting at. Ford, Mission, Maxime Dupree, Otis, and Akira, and Kurt Angle. Tatum Paxley, Roddy Rowdy Piper, Tonga Loa, and Bret the Hitman Hart. User, not yet. Nope. But I still got 2 more boxes over here. We've got 1 more of these and a Sapphire. Chin, Sami Zayn, and Luca. Jordan Grace, Jake the Snake Roberts, Bianca Belair, and Stephanie Bacher. Tavion Heights, Walker, Jimmy Uso, and El Grande Americano out of 299. Eddie Guerrero, Eric, Elton Prince, and Kit Wilson, and The Undertaker. Is it Q? All right, nice. Austin Theory, Kit Wilson, Stone Cold, and The Rock, and Farouk. And I'm pretty sure The Rock is just a smidgen more than Stone Cold. It's not a lot. It's not a big difference. It's like $10 or something like that. Eric Rowan, The $1 Million Man, Trick Williams, and Cutler James on the rookie. JC Mateo, Paul Heyman, Braun Breaker, and Jasper Troy rookie. 2 packs left in this box. Then we're going to finish with the last Cosmic. And then we got Sapphire. Carmen Petrovic on the White Hole Mission. Out of 50, Tyreek. That is, I can barely read that. 49 out of 50. It's easier to look at the screen than it was to look at the light, like the light itself. And Wendy Chu. Ventura, Cargill, Bray Wyatt, and Tony D'Angelo. Garcia, you know what else is funny? Ain't nothing going to PSA in the next 7 years.
you're gonna have to start picking a different place now for that joke. You're gonna have to pick a new spot. Empty. That's right. Get them. Andre Chase, Kofi Kingston, Jey Uso and Roman Reigns, and Tama Tonga. Texas, I've had that happen before too. Regal, Joaquin, that's why every time that happened after the fact, I took pictures of them before I sent them in. And Kari Sane. Yeah, that'd be nice. Hang on, my screen just froze. I want to be able to see. Lyra, Hulk Hogan, Fatu, and Kendall Gray. Uh-oh. Look. That I'll accept a bruh. I'll accept a bruh, Gavin. Tatum Paxley, Roddy Piper. It's Joe Hendry out of 75, and Fatu. Just an insert, Ramro. Just an insert. The problem with The Rock is we're really basically looking for an auto or bust. Like, he can hit other cards, but this might be an auto right here. Bianca Belair. Mark Henry. Bailey out of 50. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. And Liv with Mark Henry. No, Tabs, I might have went a little far. I don't think it's going to take that long. The best way that I saw, the way that I saw it explained, you guys, with the whole PSA thing is that I think they became overwhelmed with so much Pokemon. Now this is just what they kind of relayed to everybody, is that they couldn't keep, they need to be able to catch up. So that's why they ultimately did that. Is a lot. They must have got a lot of submissions. Like, I can tell you, the last time I sent one in, it took 3 months to get here. So take that for what it is. Roman Reigns, Sol Ruca, John Cena, and Laney Reed on the rookie. At some point, they got so many submitted to them that they're just like, I can't. Brandon, that'd be a quick solution, you would think. El Grande Americano, Lola Vice, Osiris Griffin, and Nikita Lyons on the nucleus. It says there's a lot of people in this room right now. Is that? I like it. We got some WWE fans out there, because we're going to do this again probably tomorrow, just so you know. JD Madonna, The Godfather, Solo Sikoa, and Malik. Yeah, I don't know how real that is. It feels like it's real, though. No, Tabs. I'm just saying PSA, if you're wanting to send stuff into PSA, you're kind of out of luck for at least a few months anyways. Raquel Rodriguez, and out of 299, The Miz. Axiom, Sami Zayn, Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero, and Adriana Rizzo. Aurelio, yeah, there was one. Yep. Sitting right to my left over here. Thank you, Kimberly. We got okay. Good luck. I think this might be numbered. I couldn't tell, but it might be numbered. The Rock on Galaxy Greats. And on the Gibby spot,
Short print, Oscar. Very nice. Starfractor. For the Gibby spot. Oscar. Becky Lynch, The Miz, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Trish Stratus. It is. We've hit some good cards for not getting an auto. We're still doing fine. A Sun John Cena, a Mars, Seth Rollins, Geocentric, Dom, and then the Starfractor Oscar. Bubba Ray Dudley, Nia Jax, Becky Lynch, and Tank Ledger. I'll be back on tonight, you guys. It'll be me and Noah. I think we'll probably be on right around 5:30 Central. And then I'll be back in the morning as well. Jada Parker, Ray Phoenix, Dom, and Oba Femi. And it's not over here. We got a Sapphire to open. So we're not done. Roxanne Perez, Tiffany Stratton, Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels, and Dexter Loomis. No Mr. Sacco, Sinon. No Mr. Sacco. JC Jane, Sean Spears, Madam Hale out of 150, and Jimmy Hart. Piper, Channing Stacks Lorenzo, Mr. Perfect, and Elton Prince. Talatonga. There she is, one more again. Rizzo, Luca, and Tony D'Angelo, and Chelsea Green. Joe Hendry again. Uh-oh. We got an auto. It looks like an Equinox one. Good luck. Ricky Saints. CM Punk. It is El Grande Americano, not numbered, to go along with... Where's your other one? Hold on. Hang on. There he is. To go along with your El Grande Americano out of $2.99. And I think that's you, isn't it, bro? Hold on. Yep, it is. You got it, nice guy. Yep. I just wanted to double check before I said, yeah, you got it. So we did get one auto, and I'll say this, like I said before, typically there's 3 in a case. So whenever we do the next 4, technically, we should be seeing 2 autos. If not more, but technically. Now I'm going to get this base out of my way real quick, because it's kind of building up here. And yes, all cards ship, so... And we still have a Sapphire. Creed. Whoa. Hold up. We got an out of 10. I don't know if this is an insert or what. Hang on. What is... I think it's just a regular card, but it's out of 10. 9 out of 10 AJ Styles. Wow. Okay. Okay. Not bad. That's the 2nd out of 10 out of this case. All right. It's Sapphire time. Empty. Good luck, everybody. And all of the Sapphire cards, even the base, will be top-loaded. Julius Creed, Ron Killen, Stone Cold, and Alba Fry. Can somebody put something in the chat right now? I don't know if it's working or not. Angelo Dawkins. Thank you, Kim. X-Pac, Brinley Reese, and Raquel Rodriguez. Maxine Dupree, Kofi Kingston, Axiom on the auto. Haven't really seen his auto all that much, not me personally. And Tyson DuPont, Axiom on the auto, not bad. Next up, and I'll do a recap of this. Madame Valkyria, Wes Lee, Johnny Gargano out of 75, and Kalani Jordan. Okay. Okay. Stephanie, Zelina Vega, Ciampa, and Josh Briggs. What is that, Tabs? What I see? What is it? What that be? What did that? Jada Parker, Ricky Saints out of 50, JC Jane and Shawn Michaels. Lillian Garcia, Alistair Black, Tala Tonga, and Julia. And then we got one pack left. One pack to rule them all. Carmen Petrovich, Charlie Dempsey, Kevin Owens, and a legend out of 75. Talk about a legend. China. JR, we'll do some of that for sure. I'll find out a little bit more once I'm not live anymore. But don't you worry. We're going to have plenty to get into. That I do know. All right, now let me get all this wrangled in here. And we'll do a recap of... There it is. I was like, where's the auto go? And where did... I got Asuka. Where'd El Grande go? There he is. Okay. Now, I'm going to do a recap of this break right here. Thank you so much, everybody that popped in. We'll do either some more tomorrow afternoon or at the very least Saturday, I would say. If you were gifting somebody a blaster, Kimberly, optic or mosaic. All right, recap. Appreciate you all. That wouldn't have been done without you. Appreciate you, Kate, Q, everybody that hopped in. Texas, thank you. Johnny Gargano out of 75, CM Punk, NXT, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Dominic Mysterio, The Rock, Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero, Sikoa, Cena, Henry, Fatu, Sane, Uso and Reigns, Breaker, Williams, Stone Cold and The Rock, Elton Prince and Kit Wilson, Belair, Loa, Dupree and Otis. You got Liv Morgan, Bret Hart, Stone Cold and Bret Hart, Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre, John Cena and Randy Orton, Damian Priest, Hulk Hogan and Roddy Piper, Gunther, Lita and Trish Stratus, Bianca Belair, Jim the Anvil and Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Zarya, Aleister Black and Damian Priest, Dominic Mysterio, Kevin Owens, John Cena and Bray Wyatt, Bubba Ray and Devon, Chris Sabin, Braun Breaker and Sami Zayn, AJ Styles, and the Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov. We've got Sol Ruka out of 99, Candice LeRae 99, Chase out of out of 299. I'm sorry, he's out of 99. Rhea Ripley, Kevin Owens, Ludwig, Xavier Woods out of 99, Tiffany Stratton, Jay Uso, Ravishing Rick Rude, Gunther out of 150, Io Sky, Fallon Henley out of 150, Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, Kendall Gray, Stephanie, El Grande Americano out of 299, Mission on the White Hole, Kurt Hennig out of 299, and Cruz Del Toro out of 150. We've got Bray Wyatt out of 99, Joe Gacy, Eric Rowan, Uncle Howdy, Nikki Cross, and Dexter Loomis. Bailey was out of 50. Joe Hendry, rookies out of 75. Kurt Hennig, The Miz out of 299. Nikita Lyons, China out of 75. Undertaker, Kane, Cena, CM Punk, JC Jane out of 50. Hale out of 150. Becky Lynch, Stone Cold, Hulk Hogan, the NWO, Tyreek out of 50. Jay Uso, 6 out of 10. We've got AJ Styles, 9 out of 10. El Grande Americano on the Equinox Auto. You've got Asuka on the Starfractor short print. Axiom Auto. John Cena, Son. Seth Rollins, Mars. And the Geocentric Dom. Not too bad. Not too bad. We'll take all that. We'll take all of them. We take each and every one of them. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm going to hop off of here. You guys will see me in just a couple hours' time. I'm going to stop YouTube, and I will be back at it here in a little bit. All right.